Spin City. Spin City on the screen, got the room on 10. Breaking news, panel smoke, then he does it again. The bass in the morning, debauchery at night. He steps in loud and he don't back right. Clip it, post it, watch the chat explode. One more take, then he takes the road. He talks that talk with a grin and a stare. The other side's talking, he already there. Hold up, here he comes. Hands in the air, let the verdict come. No more hush, no more shade. Spin City live and the whole place sways. Spin City, Spin City. He don't play it safe. Spin City, bringing fire to the face. MAGA on the mic, and he says what he means. Spin City, shaking up the scene. Panels in a circle, everybody wants a turn. He leans in hard, let the hot takes burn. Protest on the ticker, riot in the thread. He talks over the chaos with a raised up head. Yell a little louder, make the point land clean. Cut through the noise like a headline machine. If they come for the room, he comes right back. One more clash and the whole beat snaps. Hold up, here he comes. Hands in the air, let the verdict come. No more hush, no more shade. Spin City live and the whole place sways. Spin City, Spin City. He don't play it safe. Spin City, bringing fire to the face. MAGA on the mic, and he says what he means. Spin City, shaking up the scene. When the mics get hot and the comments fly, he laughs at the noise and he calls it live. One more round, let the sparks go wide. Spin City standing on the right side. Spin City, he don't play it safe. Spin City, bringing fire to the face. MAGA on the mic, and he says what he means. Spin City, shaking up the scene.
That was weird. Hello, Mr. Balderson. Mr. Ant.
Bro.
So this is going to be a little bit of a different type of stream. We're not going to be cussing at each other, Mr. Balderson.
Who the fuck agreed to that? What are you talking? I mean, you're kind of cutting out a big chunk of my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Oh,
When Spin says we, he means the turd in his fucking pocket, apparently, because Ant and I didn't sign up for that.
Oh shit! Here we go.
I
got.
I think we could be nice for a night.
Yeah, we got to try to be nice for at least the first hour. Anyway, what's up, Endeavor? Good to see you.
Hail, Endeavor. Hope
So
you're having a decent night, brother.
So I got
Thinking about
this
you,
is
man.
just a, yeah, this is just a chill stream, open topic. Just you want to come up, the StreamYard link is pinned over on Spin City News. We'll drop it here in just a few minutes over on Benjamin Balderson's channel. We're live on Ben's channel, my channel, X, and pilled.net. Good evening. So last night we talked about Fauci and his stupidity. So I figured I would lead with this headline. And Ben, you're going to really like this one. On USA Today, there was an article. It says Fauci praised as hero by public health experts after Senate hearing.
Yeah. The people that got rich off of the scam, yeah, they loved him.
Sure.
Well,
I mean,
which scam? Because there's a bunch of layers there, right? You've got all the collusion with the pharmaceutical companies, but then you've got all those PPP loans, which was like the most like it was either an egregious display of incompetence or just stealing public money in front of our faces and not even caring that we notice.
Yeah. Not even caring that we noticed. Did you see the part where Holly was grilling him about using federal employees to fill out federal grant forms to get him a whole bunch of different grants and awards?
Yeah, that's fucking bizarre. Like, he thought he could get away with something like that. I guess he did for a long time. Why wouldn't he?
Good to see you there, crypto chemist over there on Benjamin.
What's up, Bernie?
Balderson's channel.
How you
Thank
doing,
you,
brother?
Uncle Guns.
I haven't talked to you in a long while.
Thank you, Uncle Guns. Good to see you, sir.
What's up, Guns?
There's a dude I want to talk to someday.
Uncle Guns?
Yeah.
That was hilarious when Howard called out Fourth Wiseman.
That was fun. That was funny.
What do you do to Fourth Wiseman and why?
Because he goes, he's like, can't believe I'm up here before Fourth Wiseman.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. That happened last night?
No, that was a couple nights ago.
Oh, okay.
You were in bed pouting.
Oh, no, I probably was.
Mom's coming with drinks. Sorry,
you were
that.
definitely in bed pouting.
Yeah, I was mad. But it is what it is. Oh, Trump's
I didn't say you didn't have a reason.
Oh, I have.
I didn't say you were pouting like a girl. I just said pouting.
Oh, Trump's Patriot games are just days away. What to know? What do we need to not know?
What kind of Hunger Game shit's going on here?
Trump's Patriot games are just days away.
What is the Trump Patriot games?
So it is the Freedom 250 Patriot games are a 3-day national athletic competition for high school athletes aged 14 through 17, created by former President Donald Trump, will be held August 9th through the 11th, 2020.
Former President Donald Trump?
Well, he did this in 2016. Will be held August 9th and 11th, 2026 at Spire Academy in Geneva, Ohio, with live streaming on ESPN and a 1-hour ABC special on August 13th.
They're just going to hit that 250 button over and over again until that thing's broken, isn't they?
Apparently. And then, they already started closing roads up in DC for the F1 race.
I bet you people in fucking DC are furious.
Oh,
that's
sure.
Way too many events in one time, in a small time period, just disrupting all their travel and their whole lives and everything. I bet you they hate it.
Sure. Crypto Chemist says, just getting ready for the Tesla Tech Conference next week.
Oh, nice. Nice. You presenting at it? Are you presenting?
And he appreciates us guys, he says.
We appreciate you too, Bernie. Hope you're presenting. I was watching one of your presentations a couple weeks ago.
U.S. and Japan jointly intervened to prop up yen in rare move, Ben.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't glazing Josh Hawley. I was just fucking stating that he was the one who asked him those particular questions. You know me, fatty. I ain't glazing either side in any way, shape, or form.
Uncle Fatty, you're more than welcome to come up. I'm going to drop the StreamYard link. We're just having a chill stream tonight. Open topic, whatever you want. So I dropped the StreamYard link for you. It says Japan. Now listen to this shit, Ben. Oh, I mean, we briefly talked about it before we started, but it says Japan and the U.S. have confirmed that they jointly intervened last week excuse me, to halt a slide in the yen after it weakened to a fresh 40-year low. The joint intervention is the first since 2011, when both countries took coordinated action to weaken the yen after the devastating earthquake and tsunami that hit eastern Japan. Both Japan's finance ministry and the U.S. Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, have said that they will not hesitate to conduct joint interventions in the future.
Well, we already know that we're at war with the yen. We're aware of that.
Yeah.
They're just like using Japan as an excuse, or what? Like the entire
Seems like it.
Ant and I completely agree. We might disagree with some specifics, but we both agree the primary reasons for the Iran war or our involvement in it is to prop up the because of the attack on the petrodollar.
Yes.
Yep.
This is we're in proxy wars with China. None of this is with Venezuela or Iran.
Yeah, 100%. Those were the companies that were trading with China outside of the petrodollar.
Yep. China was helping them getting around sanctions, and China was getting in exchange. China was getting cheap oil that they could resell.
Stop. Don't smile.
What else do we got here?
Stop.
And everybody was cheering for that. Should keep in mind that as soon as China eliminated all the competition from other OPEC nations and established themselves as the oil broker for the world, that price is going to go up to well beyond anything we've ever seen before.
They already fucking proved that that's the game. They were buying shit oil off the black market and then up jumping the price and releasing it back onto the market fucking as their oil.
Well, here's a good one. Blanche rescinds fund for Trump supporters after GOP senators threatened to block his AG bid.
He did
the Attorney
what?
General bid.
He threatened to do what?
Blanche rescinds fund for Trump supporters after GOP senators threatened to block his Attorney General bid.
He rescinded a fund.
He threatened
issued a formal order late Sunday terminating Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche issued a formal order late Sunday terminating President Trump's $1.8 billion anti-weaponization fund to compensate his political allies, a move that follows weeks of negotiations with two Republican senators who were blocking his nomination to become Attorney General.
Political games.
Texas Senator John Cornyn, one of the senators holding up Blanche's nomination, confirmed the agreement late Sunday.
So basically, the sad part about what he doesn't realize that he's saying is, yeah, I'll give that money to those guys if I get my nomination. But since you aren't giving me my nomination, I'm not going to agree to fucking stuffing some pockets and sliding some money over to some people that don't deserve it. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. They don't even try and hide this shit anymore, dude. They're just out in the open about it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk to me about fucking signing off on this bombing of Arabs. I don't want to be there.
I don't want to be over there at all.
Spin is MAGA, and even he's against the fucking war.
Yeah, I'm not for this war.
I don't want it, but I understand why it's happening, and I will say that this has been a long time coming.
For sure.
So I'm
Well,
kind of glad that Trump is just getting it settled during his last term. He's not going to cost anybody any real political capital, not permanently. Might cost the midterms, but long
definitely costing the midterm.
Long term, it'll probably come out in his favor. Actually,
it just all
it's going to
depends
take
if
like
the
15,
economy
20
bounces
years
back.
to decipher what's going on to the American people.
Just all depends on when the economy bounces back. There's no
It's already
such
bouncing back.
Trump frequently announces he's halting strikes in Iran, but they keep happening.
Yeah, well, he's also told us Iran has been incapacitated. The war was going to last what was it, 2 weeks, 5 months ago, against a nation that has been disarmed for, according to them, their own story, over a year. They defeated their ability to make war, and he comes out and tells us every week how we've defeated their ability to make war, upon which they immediately just bomb the shit out of somebody, and then we bomb them back. And then he says we're not at war, we're at a fucking a ceasefire. And then he comes out and says, yeah, but ceasefires don't really mean you ceasefire. They just mean you don't fight as much.
Okay. I'm not quite sure what's going on over there. I know like the last attack from Iran was blamed on a rogue military unit that still had enough munitions that they were able to get that attack off. Whether I believe that, I don't know. I don't. The problem is, whether I believe it or not, I don't have evidence other than what they're giving us. So can't say that much about it, to be honest.
The evidence will come out, and it won't matter like it always doesn't matter.
Sure.
You know? Just like this whole shit with Fauci. Oh, the Senate's talking to him real mean. Like nothing else is gonna fucking happen.
No, and at this point, it's like he's gotten away with it. What are you going to do to the man at his age? You're going to make him suffer for 2 to 5 years?
He won't make it through the first year.
Well, no, I'm just saying that's about what I expect his lifespan would be around if he was put in
outside of the
Club Fed.
It would be 2 to 5 years. There may be
No, I think he could last longer than that, especially considering he's got like all of the federal healthcare system in his favor. Like if something happens to him, he can go check an old Walter Reed. You can get top shelf care.
Right. Well, he ain't getting that top shelf care in no prison.
No.
Prisons are a big day,
a big
nastiness. Them, like, you want to meet a bunch of dudes that don't clean themselves and touch everything that you touch and fucking pass every single thing around, dude. Staph infections alone, it's like wildfire. You might as well fucking set fire to dry grass. It just goes woof.
Right. So a big day in Idaho. Big day in Idaho. Suspect, a male or unidentified male walked into an In-N-Out restaurant with a pew-pew.
We just read that one a little bit ago, and you played the video.
We weren't live, Ben. We weren't live yet.
We weren't live while we were talking about the ARs and watching the video.
No, we weren't live. No.
Oh well, it won't kill anybody to hear it twice.
A idiot walked into an In-N-Out in Twin Falls, Idaho. Four people deceased, including the alleged dude that did it. He unalived himself with a self-inflicted GSW.
He must have really disliked In-N-Out burgers.
Or he was, I don't think it had anything to do with In-N-Out. It probably had something to do with one of the people who works there in a personal beef with them.
Yeah, probably.
You don't know, Ant.
You're right. I don't.
Yeah, we don't know.
But it seems weird that you would end your life over a fast food chain.
Well, how many times has your order been fucked up?
Not bad enough that I wanted to end my life. Maybe the person who's serving me, but not mine.
Well, see, he did that first, and then he went, "Oh fuck, I fucked up." Then he did himself.
So if you, Ben, you could probably see the. Well, no, you probably couldn't. I guess the National Oceanic, whatever the hell, Atmospheric Administration says that in Washington, Idaho, Montana, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan's Upper Peninsula have a chance of looking at the northern lights tonight. And much of North Dakota. Yes.
What time? I'm going to have to check that out.
And northern parts of South Dakota. I don't know what time, but nope, between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m.
Thank you.
Pacific Standard Time.
So just under an hour. Okay. So my advice, if you're going to go on one of these like little sprays, strip down naked. Then everybody's trying to record on their cell phone will get kicked off their social media account because they're streaming someone without any clothes on.
Get him.
So we have here in Florida, if you're watching from Florida, we have 3 tropical waves that that the NOAA is tracking, but no disturbances. But that doesn't mean shit.
Preemptively read this shit. Don't just say it and interrupt the conversation to say some boring ass shit. Like nobody gives a fuck about 3 waves that NOAA says they don't even know if they exist. What the fuck? Preemptively read it.
I'm reading.
Wasn't there just a huge ass earthquake in Japan recently, like a shallow one?
I believe so, yes.
And I haven't heard a whole lot beyond like the report I found on it, which is kind of weird. It was a big fucking earthquake.
Huh.
Ben, you'll like this one.
What's up, Alan?
New federal hemp laws.
Federal? Okay, what are the feds doing now? Or is this the Farm Bill thing?
This is the Farm Bill thing.
Farm Bill. Yeah.
So this is where they're closing the loophole for CBD, I think.
Yes,
which is what it is. Really, really shitty. They shouldn't be. We should be going the other direction. These restrictions are just nonsensical, outdated. We don't need them. You're just hurting people's lives for no good reason. You're not protecting anybody.
Well, it's saying
that Delta 8 stuff's garbage anyways.
Yeah.
It's like 3-2 beer. Ain't nobody getting fucked up off that.
No. Well, it's saying the hemp THC limits which take effect November 12th places a limit of 0.4 milligrams of total THC per container, making many popular hemp-derived THC beverages and edibles illegal to sell.
Yeah, if I remember, there's a problem for getting seeds too.
What's up, Craig, baby? Law.
But I don't think that part went through. They were trying to push through a thing where like they would start measuring the THC not off what is there, but what the final product could be, because they wanted to crack down on seeds distribution. Right. And since the seeds have very little to no THC, but they produce a plant with high THC, that's what they're trying to. The same thing
applies to mushroom spores. You could buy seeds and mushroom spores. That's always been the case, and have them shipped right to your house because there's nothing illegal about seeds or spores.
Right. I don't think it should be illegal anyways. Like, this is stuff that grows in the ground. It could be wild in your area even.
Yeah.
And
It's
this
like,
new act, and this new act is called, it was introduced as the Lawful Hemp Protection Act and the Hemp Safety Enforcement Act.
What they're really doing is trying to crack down on all the ways, because they're ready to do a giveaway to basically Marlboro or Camel or somebody
Yeah.
like that, and let them do the cannabis and make it an open season. But they've got to get all the alternatives out of the way and pave the fucking way for their big business friends.
I don't want those guys in it. I like the small growers.
Me too.
Now they're saying, this is just the highlights as I'm reading through it.
Above Brad.
Because they're just going to strip it down and there ain't going to be nothing left of what makes the stuff great. It's just going to be the chemicals they can extract from it. And then they'll add in some stupid fucking chemical flavors for the.
I
Make
don't
it
know
taste
how
like
to say
shit.
this word though.
Sorry, I'm getting cranky now.
No, it's okay. The changes do not apply to KRATON.
Kratom.
If you want to just do a show where you read and nobody gets to have a fucking conversation or talk, then just
Or
you should have just
functional
came on by yourself and read.
No,
Like you keep stopping the talking. You're like, oh, stop talking. I'm going to read some more and change the subject. Like either let the conversation happen or
I
just
wasn't
read,
changing
dude.
the subject.
He was still just reading the bill we were talking about, the farm bill.
Let the conversation happen, dude.
It's not
apparently they're not.
applying
The kratom ban isn't going in this bill.
or functional mushroom products.
The kratom ban was separately introduced to the
Was
Senate.
it? Okay.
And passed, I believe.
I think so. I know you're saying it's not that dangerous, but I keep reading some really bad shit about that stuff. So I'm kind of on the fence. But
dude,
I'll listen to
people that
both
take
sides.
an ungodly amount of it are definitely fucking themselves up.
Gotcha.
But people that take an ungodly amount of almost anything are fucking themselves up.
I was going to ask, like, is this just another case where we're targeting the small minority of people that are excessive abusers and then painting the whole group from them, which I hate because it happens all the time. I mean, I understand why they do it. It's an effective way to drum up support for or against something. I just think it's sleazy and dishonest.
What is kratom, Ben? I don't even understand what it is.
It's just a leaf off of a tree, and it's just a plant, and it mildly acts similar to like a opiate, in the way that it has pain relief. It some people make drowsy, certain ones it gives you more of an uplifting, but it's a mild pain reliever for the most part. There was a heavy usage of it for a little while, for people trying to get off of opioids. That was like a step down, but still because one of the biggest problems with opioids is it takes away all your pain. And most of us, especially if you're over 21, you start building up different aches and pains that are just part of your daily life. And when all those are gone and then they come back, that's hard shit. Like when I flew off a motorcycle into a tree and I was on opiates for 4 months, and that's a very short duration compared to most people. And still, when I quit taking that, oh yeah, like all the things I normally can ignore, they weren't so easy to ignore anymore. They hurt like hell. So yeah, because my pain tolerance had went down because I was taking opioids. Well, the kratom was kind of an in-between, but certainly there's people that abuse it just like anything else. That will take like I know people that have taken whole bottles of Triple C, which I think's either an allergy med or a motion sickness meds, taking whole bottles of that shit. Like people will overdose themselves on anything to get fucked up.
Well,
if I take it more than 3 days, and this is obviously personal, I can't apply this to anybody else, but Christy also doesn't like it. After about 3 days, my skin starts feeling like crawly and I'm uncomfortable in my own skin. And I wouldn't want to take it anymore anyways. And I only take 3 at a time, 3 of the capsules, which isn't a giant amount. But it's enough to take the pain down to where I can tolerate life again.
Yeah, I that was the first time I've heard of that. Just reading that little excerpt.
Yeah, it's not common everywhere. Some places you can buy it anywhere, any gas station, anything. Just depends on where you are. California, there's 4 different shops in this tiny town but when I get onto the highway to go to where I go grocery shop, there's a tiny town called Garberville. There's probably 10 businesses in the whole town. 4 of those businesses sell fucking kratom, you know.
I didn't even know there were drinks in like a super, or not a supermarket, but like those little corner stores that had THC in them.
It's now this, maybe there's some that are different now, but in my experience, those things don't have anything in them that is ever going to affect you. Like maybe if you are like the most baby faced, I've never even fucking heard of cannabis, and I'm super easily fucked up, like white girl easy fucked up. Maybe it'll catch you a little buzz or something, but for the most part, it's just a fucking gimmick.
Just something for somebody to buy, right?
Yeah, something for somebody to buy. Oh, cool. This has got weed in it. Cool. And it doesn't do anything for you. Have you ever tried any of them, Aunt?
Not there.
I think he's taking a shit.
He's washing his balls.
Probably.
Well, lucky one.
Or getting his balls washed for him. Here's another good one.
Stop.
Government compels, culture persuades. Why Washington is ruining America.
Repeat that.
Government compels, culture persuades. Why Washington is ruining America.
I couldn't be more in agreement with that. The because go ahead, Aunt.
I was sorry, I'm back. I was just outside being degenerate.
I'm inside being.
There is no degeneracy, sir.
You're not the boss of me.
I have never heard of kratom being showing up on a drug test. I don't believe that shows up. Maybe they've developed one. Let me look it up.
I couldn't tell you.
I honestly don't know.
It's just a natural alternative that not everybody reacts well to. I mean, you have to
I personally think the government should be there to advise and educate, and then for stuff like this, get the fuck out of the way. It's like,
right.
Let people seek medicine how they can get it, because not everybody's got the funds for expensive healthcare plan that can pay for the most modern shit.
Nor do some of us want it.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's true. That's also true. And they shouldn't have to just because we think it's better.
Yep.
Even if objectively it is better, we don't have a right to impose that on the people.
I love you, Aunt.
Interesting. They gave you nitroglycerin as pain relief.
Really?
Are you having chest pains, angina? And it says that kratom is not detected on your typical 5 or 10 panels. But if a person wanted to get very specific, they do have a very specific test that will test for
I bet it's expensive as fuck.
Oh, you damn straight it is. And
like
for,
those panels are cheap because they do so many of them. But when you get to like those individual tests, those run into the thousands of dollars to tens of thousands of dollars to run.
Yeah, it says advanced laboratory tests such as liquid chromatography, tandem mass spectrometry can detect kratom alkaloids. Yeah, that don't sound cheap.
It
That don't
sounds
sound cheap at
fancy.
all.
I'd have to look at it again, but some of that's probably not as expensive as it might sound. What you're paying for is the tech and their time. The equipment,
Oh, I know.
not so much. But I mean, sure, it's factored in, but that stuff is kind of good ROI because it's not like it goes bad normally. Might break. Some part of it might break, but it's usually something that's replaceable.
We're in such a weird era with that, Ant. To be honest with you, that
We're not talking about
ROI
commercial
on a
equipment,
lot of
though.
that stuff is just not there, and
Mm.
you're seeing a lot of this really weird specialized equipment. Like, go look on eBay, dude. You can find a fucking electron microscope that functions for like $3 grand.
Yeah, because there's a ton of surplus ones that have been around for a long time.
Well, and just all these places are going under because the money's not there for a bunch of these investments. We're in this weird point that a lot of these investments aren't panning out because they're just so expensive to fucking.
You can make your own electron microscope,
but you know what I'm saying,
coming over?
Right?
Huh?
When are you
It's-
coming over? Let's do this.
Listen, I know it can be done. I didn't say I could do it. I am terrible with soldering and the other skills we would need.
Yeah,
But I can
you're having angina. Yeah, now
But
I understand.
But I can definitely get you a schematic.
No, I'm not that big on the electron microscope anyway. Like, if I was gonna go for something fancy myself, I'd be going for a dark field microscope.
Well, you're probably not dealing with anything where you have to look at anything that close, right?
That's what I'm saying. And the dark field for organic matter and stuff really makes things like when you're looking at your like soil fungi and things like that and inoculations and stuff, that dark field makes it stand out, where electrons just giving you a basic shape of something, you know. Like, it's not showing you like the dark field. I can see like if mycelium is inoculated a dead root, you can actually see that in a dark field.
But it's probably how I don't know what size that is, because really you want the electron microscope for like incredibly tiny things. It's not good for things that are actually closer to being macroscopic.
Telephone.
Which is fine, because why would you use such an expensive device for something you could use an ordinary microscope for?
Right. But I'm saying at the end of the day, all an electron microscope is doing is showing you shapes. You're not really getting, you know, much other information. And I do understand it's letting us see very small things, and you know, I get that. But for myself, and I'm not saying that's not useful in a lot of areas. Just I'm mostly an organic chemist and doing soil biology and shit. So for me, that's not really helpful.
I wonder if you could make an inductive microscope where basically you kind of force the atoms and the molecules that you want to look at to emit a photon so you can see it.
That would be wild then. That's the exact opposite of an electron microscope, because an electron microscope, you're almost looking at like a fucking negative area.
Well, I think it would only work with the radioactive isotopes that would be found in the sample, because I think those are the only ones you can induce to shed a photon.
Right.
Is through either like alpha decay, beta decay, and whatnot. I can't remember the decays and what they release. I probably got that kind of fumble there backwards, but you get the idea.
Yeah, 100%.
Some of the decay chains emit photons. Now, are they photons we can see? Probably not. But
and do they exist long enough to even see it?
Well, the better question is there enough of them?
Yeah.
A sensor and record something. Although you'd be amazed like how much you can get out of just even like a few pixels of something.
But yeah, I would like to get a dark field just because of
what is a dark field?
It's like it darkens the background and then somehow brightens the item you're looking at.
Huh? How does that work? How do you?
I'm not 100% sure.
How do you actively darken something? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Dude, like when you look at soil samples under it, it's so fucking awesome.
Oh, cool.
Like I follow and I actually took his courses. And when I had my kids, I've been following this guy since my kids were like 12. So what? That's got to be what? They're going to be 22. So 10 years ago, I started following this guy. My kids, I was homeschooling them, and I wanted them to take a good permaculture soil, living soil type class. And so I got in with this guy who had a class, and his name's Matt Powers. And some of the sub teachers included like Elaine Ingham, who she died last year, but prior to dying was by most considered the world's foremost soil biologist. And then he's got a whole microscope class on it. And it's, and so while I was teaching the kids these classes, I was taking these classes also. It was absolutely fantastic. And he's got a whole community now, and they're called citizen scientists. And part of that's because of the used equipment that you can get for almost nothing right now. People have really serious equipment, even though they are not funded and don't have tenure at some fucking facility. They're just jackasses in their garage. Like, which is absolutely awesome.
Hello there, Pero. Good to see you, sir.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a picture of a dark field that he's done.
And Andy Singh says, late to the stream. Bizarre to see your name here after many years. I watch your channels. Still interesting to see you here. Ben's such a teacher. You're getting there yet X age.
Thank you very much. And he is getting there slowly but surely.
I'm getting there. You're right. Ben, did you ever have buffalo chicken dip in your lifetime?
No, sir. I was never, even when I ate meat, I was not a chicken wing guy.
And have you ever eaten it?
Eaten what?
Buffalo chicken dip.
That sounds disgusting.
It's actually good.
But I also don't care much for buffalo chicken sauce.
Well, you take canned chicken, drain it, put ranch dressing, cream cheese,
and
hot sauce.
roots
Stop.
going out, and then you can see these roots
No, bad.
off very clearly, and then it comes to the root tip, and this primary root wouldn't have all these hairs all over it if there wasn't microbes participating in rhizophagy and being endophytes and producing the nitric oxide that actually is driving the formation of root hairs. So you need microbes to actually have root hairs form. So we know there's microbes here. We inoculated it with arbuscular mycorrhizal fungi, as well as plant growth promoting rhizobacteria. So if we look here, we can see that there are areas where there's light. It looks like there might be have been fungal activity. But if we just go a little bit closer, we can see that it's superficial. It's all on the surface. And so the rhizobacteria, the beneficial endophytic rhizobacteria, got in and started doing its work. That's why there's all that glut of root hairs there. But while the exudates did for a time feed the fungi, you can tell from the crystals, and so they started feeding on that and started doing their work with their digestive enzymes, they didn't persist. They weren't able to go inside of the root. And maybe there's some spores. I didn't see any, but it shows that if you have a polyculture, then the inoculation can persist for a while. And if you have living soil, these things can likely travel. But it also shows that
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm coming. I have it. I'm so sorry. I know. I went out to go turn off the water and.
Ant's in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and mute that.
What's up, Mr. Brick Petitions, Clay?
I'm all good. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, we thought you were about to get
like trying to protect your privacy.
We thought you were about to get deballed.
Yeah. Like, damn it, I was caught in fucking soil biology.
Lone Wolf wants to see Christine if she can.
Christy, you've been back
She'll be back in a minute. I will.
Oh, okay.
I will
Oh, she just wants to see her. It's not like anything big.
I want to say goodnight to Christine and way better.
Honey,
I'm coming.
you're a bitch. She's coming. She's
Okay.
How the hell can she wave at? How the hell can Lone Wolf wave when Ant doesn't have a camera?
Well, you're just gonna have to imagine it unless she goes to her computer where she has a camera.
Hey, she can come up here.
Let Ben join it.
I think it's Ben's
Should I
and
link your teeth
Ben's.
over there?
Either one.
Here, Ant. Yeah, it's pinned in my chat. Ant.
Yeah, if you go to Spin's channel, it's pinned in his chat. You can just hop on.
In the Midwest, Endeavor, in America, for some reason, they started calling chicken wings buffalo wings. I have no idea why. There's even a restaurant that's very popular here called Buffalo Wild Wings, and it's chicken wings. I don't understand it myself.
It's Buffalo,
Yeah, I did.
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why it's named for
okay.
it. That's where it started at.
I
I was gonna
worked
say something. I was talking.
Buffalo I worked there, so they literally teach you the history of it.
Mm-hmm.
You will know the history of the buffalo wing.
I like chicken wings and everything, but I gotta say, like the original buffalo wing sauce is my least favorite sauce. To me, it's just like dressed up Tabasco sauce, and I'm not a big fan of Tabasco sauce.
Tabasco sauce is weak shit.
How this came up, Clay, is I asked them if they've ever had buffalo chicken dip. Cream cheese, ranch dressing, hot sauce, and chicken. And my wife, my whole family loves it.
Do the recipe again.
Canned chicken,
Canned chicken.
buffalo sauce.
No. Hot sauce.
What do you mean by
Philadelphia cream cheese and ranch dressing.
Hot?
Yeah. So what I do when I do my calzone is I do chicken and mushroom with whatever the cheese is, which usually they do blue cheese, right? Chicken and mushroom with the blue cheese.
In a calzone, it should be mozzarella.
Well, there's mozzarella too, but like they add.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a chicken calzone.
I got you. I was.
Yep.
I thought you were saying like the typical cheese for calzones was blue cheese. I'm like, what?
Yep.
I've been getting the wrong thing.
Just trying to figure out the spectrum of what's hot.
And then with that, I always get the ranch and the buffalo sauce, the mild. It's perfect. It's a perfect calzone. And I'll tell you where they do it the best is mellow mushroom.
Everybody list which pepper they think is hot. Where does hot begin?
Where does hot begin?
With obviously the ones that Christy was touching and then wiped her eyes.
I guess the Beaujolais can get pretty hot.
It's the ghost pepper.
Yeah.
It's the ghost pepper. That's another thing you had to learn.
Like Christy was wiping Ghost and
and Scorpion.
And Trinidad Scorpion was what she was working with when she.
Scorpions are supposed to get pretty dang spicy.
Yeah,
They don't feel good in the eyes. Don't do this.
I don't recommend that with
don't
any peppers.
Sweat. Yeah,
I was just going to say Christy knows all the fuck about it.
I do.
It has to be above cayenne, minimum. Like
Cayenne can get hot,
consider.
dude. Like a very hot cayenne can be up there with like a habanero.
I was
Yeah,
told
like
a
I said,
Carolina
that's not
Reaper.
really a hot pepper. That's like a
Habaneros?
pepper. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're moderate. They're spicier than jalapenos.
They're moderately tasty, but they're not.
They're
hot.
very tasty.
The blazing sauce is made with ghost pepper. That's the hottest.
Ooh, num.
That's the stuff.
Num,
Now
num.
we're
Would you
talking
like to
hot.
sit down?
And the
Did you say that,
mango sauce. A lot of people say it's hotter, and it actually kind of lives up to that because mango actually has acid in it. So adding the mango to the pepper technically makes it hot.
Oh, this is Buffalo Wild Wings you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think their highest one's like called Atomic, and I gotta say it's spicy, but I don't like it. It just tastes like super strong black pepper. Ugh.
Yeah, it's blazing.
Hi, Lone Wolf.
Yeah, it doesn't have any flavor. It's it's just flavorless. It's just hot. It's like
it's just like capsaicin. How yummy.
Yeah. Yeah. Capsaicin by itself is not great. That's I've tried it. I've got like 2 bottles of it. I've tried it. It's not great.
And tell Lone Wolf I DM'd it to her, the link to her.
I think it's okay to put in like a chili or something, you know, because then when you're just trying to be real exact with how much heat you're chucking in there, and you don't really need the pepper flavor, but like a lot of the things that we eat, like it's got to have that pepper flavor. Certain peppers, I don't really like jalapenos that much. I think
really,
yeah,
I love jalapeno. I love the flavor, and if you don't like it, then I would say then use the substitute.
There she is.
Lone Wolf, did you get that off of Discord or out of the stream? I sent it to you both places.
That I just put right there on the corner of the table. Thank you.
Neither. I went to Sarah's channel, found the
Found the what?
I found Spin City and clicked on his little profile thingy, and then went to YouTube channel from that.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe.
How are you, Lone Wolf?
maybe she doesn't like to go spin.
Just get back from work?
I did. I literally jumped up, walked through the door, saw Ben, and I'm like, hey, my Ben, I gotta go hang out.
Well, I'm glad you came. I'm not going to hog the chair for the whole night, obviously, but I wanted to say hi. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know. I've been wanting to see you too. Every time I get ready to talk to you, you're heading off to bed. I was like, no.
Well, if you ever want to say something, just let Ben know and he'll keep me from going to bed.
I still trying to get Sarah to have a girls' night. I want to try to get you and me and Sarah and maybe what's her name? Husky's girl. I think that would be really cool.
The problem is nobody ever shows up. Like 2 or 3 people maybe, and then a bunch of people that said they'd show up won't, and then none of the audience wants to come up. Like, it's a great idea, it just never seems to get as much participation as it deserves.
I think a lot of it is that the guys don't want to beat up on us, and sometimes I just don't care. Like,
I don't
if I have the guts to sit up here on camera, then I have the guts to be criticized. So
hey, anybody who comes up on a panel is fair game as far as I'm concerned.
That's my opinion too. Like, I don't
you're
hold
putting your hat in the ring. This isn't a contest of brute strength, so everybody's on equal footing here.
Right. And I don't claim to have all the answers. I just want to understand things. So
same.
Yep.
Like that's what a lot of oh god, I could never get that through to crowds. Like, I don't care who won. Because he always likes to declare himself a winner just right away. It's like, I'll prove the case, I win. I'm like, well, what did you win exactly?
Yeah.
You know,
oh,
he's doing better. I'm not going to rag on him. He's been doing better.
He's doing great.
I complimented him the other night on that. I was like,
crowd, and one of the things I enjoy about it most is if he doesn't know something, he looks it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but he
constant.
really should be having someone help him with it because he'll look stuff up but doesn't guarantee he's going to understand it.
I agree. But that's, you know, that's a risk
it's
we take with
entertaining,
everybody
you
on
know?
everything, right?
But it's entertaining to see what he comes back with. At least it is to me. Like when I was talking to him about that argument I was forming about timeless God, right? Why he probably can't be timeless. I'm not going to get into that because it's a big old can of worms, and I don't have my notes ready. Anyways, I sent him on. He didn't know the laws of thermodynamics, which is invoked there. And so I told him to go look up the first and second. They're the most applicable here.
Yeah.
And after that, he's like, oh, this shows God exists. I'm like, oh, really? That's an interesting statement. I'd like to hear more.
I could see how it could be free of time. I don't know if that's the same thing as timeless. Time gets really weird.
Well, so the claim I've heard some apologists make, I'm not going to say all of them, is that God is a timeless or eternal being.
Right. Well, if this being is immaterial, time only really applies to material and actually only dense material, honestly. Like the entire idea is that time space kind of, you know, moves around these things and changes around them. And at some point in time, if there's not any kind of material body, how is that even affecting you?
Well, time is a part of like space and time. Like it's
right. I get
geography.
That. I get that.
So so if something's in the state like you're talking about, then sure, it's not affected by the time in the universe. But how can that thing have any impact on our universe?
Right. Like, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure that being out of time is the same as being eternal. I don't even understand how this would work. I'm not like bent my mind heavily to this, but I could see where they could make the case that, you know, he's out of time, like time isn't affecting it, but I don't know that translates to time to eternal either.
So we have an idea of like when the universe began, more or less, at least our universe as we understand it. Whatever came before is a complete unknown, but we have the Big Bang, everything starts expanding outwards, right? We know generally how much time passed between that point and today. So eternal doesn't make sense because there is a finite amount of time.
Right.
So the only way it can be eternal is if it's something beyond the universe.
Right, but if it's truly immaterial,
unless it's a potential eternity, something like a potential infinity. So it's not eternal in the sense it's been existing forever and ever. It will exist forever.
Right. But part of that understanding is also understanding that just time doesn't affect it because it's not in the same. Because
that creates a problem. Because for such an entity to have any kind of effect on our universe, transferring information, that incurs entropic costs, right? Because any kind of storage, transmission, exchange of information has thermodynamic costs.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And that's going to include entropy, which drives time forward. This is what will causally link this timeless being to a point of time in our universe. And that creates a contradiction with their timelessness.
See, this is part of why I think that they fucking I fully understand. What's up, Phoenix? Good to see you back. This is why I believe that most Christians, and I certainly can't paint this across all the brushes of the 45,000 sects, and then not including the people that just have their own personal beliefs. So, but the majority of them, without realizing it, worship the All Mother. And this is why. This is where what you're talking about. This is where, at least I don't know how to explain this in scientific terms, but in occult terms, where the material world is a split force that's polarized against itself, and the immaterial world is the thing that's basically the void, the black hole. And there is theories out there that we basically live in a black hole, and that pulled the two sides of the material world together. And where those two things collide is where we have the life, where we have this full, complete package. Now that immaterial world is not really part of the material world.
That's starting to sound a lot more like you're getting more into like philosophy and
right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to. Well, I kind of do. It's kind of the cavitation idea, right?
I'm not familiar with that.
And cavitation is probably the closest I could probably come to explaining, which it's still not a 1-for-1, but it's at least kind of gives the idea. You know, cavitation, like where like a air bubble will implode on itself, and then it's just an energy release, or
something like I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's called cavitation. Okay. Or also you can have cavitation in a water system. Basically, it's where a void existed, and then the void collapses, and from that void collapse, you have an energy release.
Oh, okay. I looked it up. All right, I understand a little better.
It's pressurized.
Yeah. But in that void is where it's the pulling together of the material part that made that initial spark, that initial energy, that big bang.
I mean, all we know is in a very dense, high ordered state, very, very hot. Beyond that, we don't know like how it got to that state, how it got, where it all came from.
But that would be the occult understanding, and I think that would be where they would come from also, because their God is basically the formless immaterial that is not part of this, but somehow is responsible for the life here, but isn't part of this. So from an occult perspective, that's the All Mother, that's Gununga Gap. They
can exchange the terms however they like. I mean, as long as they
understand. And they fucking do. Like it's almost God to have this. This is part of why I couldn't have this conversation with those people. We would play semantics games for 3 fucking hours and nothing would get said. Yeah, yes. Submarine tries to avoid cavitation. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's noisy as hell.
Well, and cavitation is an energetic release. The whole thing would just go. It just
right.
So what's up for the win? Good, you come in, Miss Lone Wolf. I know I didn't say hi, so I'll be respectful. Hello, Mrs. Lone Wolf.
I've been working all day. I just jumped on when I finally got shit done. I just went and picked up food because I'm fucking tired. It was a long day, but it was a good day. Got a lot of stuff done, accomplished, and got things set up for Monday and Tuesday now. So come Wednesday, I'll be able to breathe. But next 2 days are going to be fun. So
yeah, I knew you had a lot of shit that you were doing too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yuppers, and then
some pictures.
Yeah, then the fucking obviously I broke my ankle. That healed, and then that was my left foot. Then my right foot, I had a gout flare up happen, and that fucker still won't fucking get better.
Ouch.
It's a pain in the ass. I'm like, really? 1 foot to the next?
I knew a guy that had gout so bad he had to wear gout socks, and he'd wring those things out, and the oil would just go. Like,
what is okay? I understand the term gout, but what is so painful?
It's yes, it's the crystals. It's having high levels of uric acid in your blood, and then these crystals form in your joints. And like any other time I've ever gotten them, my ankle will just swell up, and it's my ankle. It's never like your big toe. If you ever hear people with a gout problem, it's like your big toe. This time, for the first time, has been my big toe, and I'm like, all right, this is gay. This is stupid.
Yeah, the guy I knew, he ate a lot of organ meat, and literally organ meat is one of the worst causes of gout, and he had to wear gout socks, and he just his whole leg was like that, just like that.
I'll pick some
Phoenix,
zone, and then it'll just.
Phoenix, the link is not clickable. Have you ever heard of that, Ben?
No, I will add it on my side and we'll see. Paste. Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird because so Christie's
he's in the vertical.
Oh, he's in the vertical.
Yeah, if it's not clickable,
you gotta switch over to the horizontal. You can only click on that for whatever reason, the way the vertical works. Christy is in her best diet is primarily a carnivore, and I'm a complete vegetarian. And one of the problems that you have is so I'm an A blood, and so I do not produce the things that it takes to break down meat well. That stomach acid, and this is just a normal scientific fact for A-type blood types. And I don't produce the things well to break down meat, so I'm very susceptible to gout. If I eat meat, then that would be a thing I'm susceptible to, but I'm not. I don't eat meat. Now, for people that are better off as carnivores, like Christie's an O blood type, they tend to not have the components that it's not uric acid, it's it's the acid from leafy greens, oxalic acid. And so they don't have the components to break down oxalic acid very well. And so they end up with a lot of free oxalic acid in their system, which then binds with calcium and turns into wonderful fucking kidney stones and bladder stones and fun things like that.
Yeah, one of my viewers over on Pill, Ben, he says a lot of red meat, like a lot, causes the gout.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The gout's from people that shouldn't be eating the meat and eat the meat. Well, chicken's okay for A blood types, but yeah, not red meat. And for people that get stones a lot, the stones are coming typically from your leafy greens and oxalic acids.
Ain't that the most rare type of blood type?
AB is the most rare, but then A is the second most. Yeah. Do you know Flying Saucer?
Yeah. So he has been on the panel before. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't. Tiberius, what's up, buddy? I've seen him before. Tiberius. You know, the one thing that I had diverticulitis.
Oh, no fun.
And it's where something happens. We're not going to get into the gross shit of it, but what was it, a year ago or 2 years ago, Mrs. Spin? 2 years ago, I had to have 12 inches of my colon taken out because it wouldn't heal up. Yeah. And it's food that gets trapped in there.
Right.
And it causes an infection. So it kept coming back every month.
Yeah.
They finally said it's time to take it out.
Well, your system eventually is going to go septic one of those times.
Well, yeah, that's what they were concerned about, was sepsis.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point, Ben, they had me on 2 IVs. There was one in my left arm and my right arm, and 2 different antibiotics every 2 hours. They were pumping me full of antibiotics, and that still didn't take it away. So, I mean, you know, listen, the last resort is some sort of surgical procedure. You know, I mean, if they can clear it up.
You know, it depends on where you are at this point. Some of these doctors at this point are just wild.
Hey, Phoenix, good to see you.
What is What is medical malpractice? The second leading cause of death in the country, or the third? It's the top. It's in the top 3. I can't remember if it's second or
I'm
third.
not sure.
It's bad.
If I had to guess, it'd be third, probably underneath smoking and alcohol. No, smoking and car accidents.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yep,
Yes.
we can hear you, Phoenix. Cheney. I think I'm
Right.
missing part of my colon too. Maybe not my colon, maybe my bowels, pancreas, and stomach. My spleen was a little shoe bomber.
I mean, can we add Clay before the smoking and the drinking, the Fauci, and the 3, 4, 5, and all of that shit too?
I would say in 2019 and 20 and probably 21 as well. Probably, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask the First Amendment community about, or inform y'all about some things that y'all could do to make?
Hold
change
on,
and hold
hold
government
on.
accountable?
I got a good person for you.
Okay.
I assume he's gonna put me with you. Yeah. What's up, Bessie?
Hey, Clay. Hey, buddy.
That's good.
Listen,
Yeah, man.
did you know that if you walk into a government facility, state or local government, and they receive federal funds of any kind, and if they have a school district, they receive federal funds. They may be pass-through funds through the state, but they're federal funds. So if you receive federal funds, you have to comply with Section 504. Section 504 says no matter how many employees you have to comply with Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So you walk in there and you look at the employees and you're like, who's your ADA coordinator? And they don't know. And you look at the next one. That's one violation of Title II right there. Who's your ADA coordinator? That's a second violation of Title II. Third person, fourth person. Everybody you ask that doesn't know the answer or give you the answer, if they say ombudsman, then that's a violation of Title II. The name and contact information of the ADA coordinator must be given upon request. 42 U.S.C. Section 12133. At any time, even if no violation is found by, we investigated ourselves and found nothing wrong, you can file a lawsuit to comply with Title II.
Oh, you got rid of him.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Oop.
Sorry, SC. He accidentally.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button.
He was doing
SC.
Just say that last part one more time.
Oh, I was just saying, every person that doesn't know the answer to that is a violation of Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act, because the name and contact information of the ADA coordinator must be given.
Ben,
upon
I got to roll
request.
away a second. I'll be right back.
The other thing is they're supposed to have a notice and grievance procedure publicly posted in the area where the general public is allowed to be. That's another violation if you don't see that public notice and grievance procedure posted anywhere inside the general area where the public's allowed to be. And this is something that you can sue them for and get $100,000 easy settlement. Because if the DOJ finds out about it, it's $101,500 fine. So, and that's an audit that makes a positive difference and holds government accountable. It's 28 Code of Federal Regulations, Part 35.178. A state shall not be immune under the 11th Amendment to the Constitution for a violation of Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act. In fact, you can bring an ADA Title II case into a state court of competent jurisdiction, and you can go after them for state and federal laws, both. That's it.
Yep. Yeah. No, that's exactly right, man. There's a lot of agencies out of compliance.
You're right. And I hold them compliant. I teach First Amendment auditors. I give you a checklist. It's very simple. I give you a checklist. You print it out. And there's another thing that you can print out. You can hand that to the public entity. And then you've got your little checklist you go by. Check, 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 check. Okay. guess what? You're not in compliance. How do you want to settle this? You're in violation. How do you want to settle this? How much federal funds have you received since 2007 when ADA coordinators became mandatory? Huh?
Yep. It's one of the easiest audits to do. If you are able to even step out of your house, it's definitely worth doing it. You know,
you don't have to even step out of your house. Search your website. It's supposed to be on the website.
You're right on that. Actually, you can make phone calls,
That's right.
emails.
You can I've done all of them, and I've gotten the Georgia Department of Public Safety. You can look this up. Capel versus Seeley Carter III, United States Supreme Court. I represented myself against the York County Sheriff's Department, the South Carolina Department of Public Safety, and all the prosecutors, all the way to the United States Supreme Court, only for the United States Supreme Court to say, hey, we're going to kick this back to the appellate court. Y'all got to comply with this.
A little certiorari.
It's Capel, C-A-P-E-L-L, versus Seeley Carter III. And if you search SCDPS ADA, boom, now there's their ADA notice like it's supposed to be. I got SLED too. I got our Attorney General's office, Katie Elliott too. I got, Columbia City Police Department, Forest Acres Police Department. I'm targeting law enforcement and prisons and detention centers because they have to have ADA Title II coordinators. You are not guilty when you're being detained in jail waiting trial. You still have your ADA Title II rights. Even if you're a prisoner, you have rights under Title II of the ADA. So it's real important, and you can make positive change by doing that, and it protects you as well because you are acting on behalf of disabled people, which is the largest minority group with voting rights. Look at what they've done to California. Cut off the Medicaid funds. They did it to another state too. Both of them are blue states. That's what's going on now. Anyway, I just wanted to educate. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, brother.
I hate to interrupt, but I'm going to go to bed. I'm getting called to bed by my kitty. And so I wanted to pop in and say goodnight to y'all.
Hey,
good
night.
You guys
Good night, Lone Wolf. Night, Lone Wolf.
Good night. Night, Clay.
Good night.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, thank you for having me here. I have another question. Does anyone know if Shaman Omar will join this conversation?
Probably not tonight. Him and I have a show on Wednesday.
Okay, because I'm really interested in the thing you guys are talking about, and that's it.
Yeah, we're having like an occult philosophy show on Wednesday. Clay's going to be there, Shaman Omar, and myself.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm following this series. You can call me Tom. I mean, I donated a couple of times, but other than thank you, because what you guys are doing is very interesting, and it's the first time I see this kind of stuff, these conversations on YouTube. So I told myself, like, hey, why don't I join sometimes and just talk a bit about it, though I'm not like knowledgeable as you guys, but it's just very interesting, these topics and all that.
Well, Wednesday show is not debate style, so that's a perfect time to come in and have some philosophical discussion. The first part of the show will just be us three, and we'll lay out the ideas and have a discussion, and then we open up a panel for people that want to have questions and want to join the discussion and whatnot. So absolutely, please do come on Wednesday. It's not attackful or argumentative. We do disagree on ideas, of course, but it's not there's no debate, and there's certainly no blood sport.
really to gain understanding. Actually, flying saucer, Ben, I think if I'm incorrect, correct me, but I think he might be the gentleman who donated during the last stream at the very end, the one that I included in the video.
Yeah. I remember. That's why when Spin asked, no, I remember him from the other day, 100%.
Yeah, the shekel donator.
Nice. Yeah. Well, that's cool because you'll see a little surprise in the intro, maybe.
A what?
A little surprise for you.
Yeah, Clay has made an intro, and it's going to be the introduction of the show. And so you will enjoy that. There's a little surprise in there for you.
All right.
For you personally. Yeah. Otherwise, because now knowing who you are, definitely don't miss the intro. You'll see something in there. It'll be a little Easter egg.
All right.
But yeah, that would be most excellent. The
other
other guys.
Is that okay if I just chill here or?
No, you're still welcome tonight. You're absolutely welcome, brother.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome to chill. This is just a chill stream.
I'm just saying we aren't going to get all philosophical. Most of the panel here doesn't really care for it.
All right, so thank you very much.
Tomorrow,
I appreciate you guys.
I have a lot to do tomorrow. We have our council meeting tomorrow. We have to file some paperwork with the court. I got a premiere I got to deal with tomorrow morning. So literally, it's going to be all day long. All day long. I'm going to be going. So, yeah, definitely not going to be doing any argumentative stuff tonight.
It's still Jody's fucking fault. This is hour 48. He's got one more day. It's Jody's fault.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still on Jody. What's up, Jody?
I'll take the blame. I'll take the heat.
Okay, then it's permanent.
I'm here to pour some gasoline on the dumpster fire because y'all been boring as fuck.
Well, you know what? Fuck you. You know what? We're boring as fuck. You see how that works? We're boring as fuck. It's all fucking Jody's fault.
I'm sorry, Spin.
Jody, you crack me up every time.
No, it's all right, man.
You're a funny person and a cutie.
Whoa, dude. But no, I did have a thing for Clay. How do you feel about the simulation theory?
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I know that you're a hardcore Bible thumper, but bro, we have all the don't start cracking up yet. We already are growing meat, right? We're doing lab meat. We're cloning shit. We're bringing extinct species back to life. We got AI. The simulation theory, it's not really that far-fetched.
AI, when we say AI, it's really, really just programs. It seems like it's your friend and all that stuff. It seems like it might be super apologetic, but it's literally just programmed to apologize every time you tell it it's wrong.
Yeah.
It really is. It's the dumbest AI I've ever seen. If we've got AI, then this is some stupid AI. I'm telling you, bro. It's literally always wrong. And then when you tell it it's wrong, it's like, I'm so sorry for being wrong. and then it's like, but this is still the answer. I'm like, no, it's not. Here's the answer. And then it's like, oh, you know what? You're right. How? Yeah, sorry. Literally, you have to tell it like 3 times. You have to train your AIs, by the way. It's like training your what were those little things called back in the day? The little gigapets. Remember the gigapets? Anybody remember the gigapets?
Oh, the like keychain things?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Was it Giga? Was it Nano Pets too? Or Tamagotchi.
I think so. Yeah, I think they did that too.
Yeah.
I had one of those. What were those things called? A dog. A dog.
A pet rock.
Did you ever have a goldfish?
That used to be a thing.
Kick the goldfish.
No, I did have newts once, and then something dripped in their tank, and I had to throw it in my brother's tank, who had a beta, and that beta would start attacking my newts, and we're like, oh shit, and we quit and changed the tank water and everything. And we came back, and that beta didn't have no more fins whatsoever.
You got somebody in the back? Nice.
Yeah, Tiberius, what's up, brother? I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. I brought you right up.
No, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to jump in, but then somebody's like, "Yeah, simulation theory." I'm like, "Oh god."
Well,
All right.
My problem with simulation theory, and always has been, and the thing they can't answer at all, is what are we simulating?
Apparently, an entire universe. The problem is you need an entire universe to simulate a universe.
Right.
Actually,
That's
need
what
more
I'm
than the
saying.
universe.
Like, how ridiculous of a thought is this? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, we're simulating a different universe, and we're not real. This is some fucking. You fuckers are taking too many party drugs. Is what's happening. Leave the rave.
Like I said, I was just here to pour gas on the dumpster fire. All right,
out of the K-hole. Your body is your body.
Tiberius is correct, though. The energy cost would be obscene. They calculated just to do a high fidelity simulation of the Earth, just the Earth, all the mass energy in the Milky Way galaxy.
Dude, all it is basically the Matrix fucking regurgitated.
But the point is, there's no reason to simulate it. It would be cheaper to just make a new universe.
You know that Total Recall did the Matrix before the Matrix did the Matrix?
Oh yeah, Total Recall.
Schwarzenegger one?
Yeah, the three boobs.
Yep. You remember the red pill? It was literally a red pill, bro.
Yeah,
if you take the pill, you wake up. They literally just.
I see what you're saying with that. That's
kind
yeah,
of like.
But the Matrix in itself is literally simulation theory, and then really the literal answer for the energy thing would be, well, that's because we're all batteries plugged into the Matrix, and it's only being ran through our brains to calm us down. Like, oh, where have I heard this before?
The Matrix is Plato's cave taken to a ridiculous scale and level.
Fair.
It's like industrialized Plato's cave.
Fair.
Digital to Plato's cave.
Digital Plato. All right.
That's I had not thought of that, but that's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
I mean, yeah, just it's not exact one for one, because in the Matrix, in Plato's cave, you could choose to leave the cave.
No, I thought that was the whole point, was that you couldn't leave, and all you could ever do is look at this one wall, and all you could see were the shadows of the people behind you and the projections they would make.
It's because
like, the whole idea is like your whole reality is controlled by your captors.
Right, but you could still leave the cave in Plato's cave, but they're so captivated by the shadows.
That's not the version I heard.
It's the shadows. It's the shadows on the wall is where their attention is focused, and because they're focused on the shadows on the wall, they don't turn around and go, "Oh, I could just leave this motherfucker." And these guys here are the ones making the shadows on the wall. You guys are doing eggs.
Because part of the setup is all they can do is look at this one wall of the cave. They can't look any other direction. But it's not a
physical imposition. It's a mental imposition.
That's not the way I've heard. I guess you could interpret it that way. I mean, it achieves the same effect either way. They can't look at anything but this wall. Basically, their whole reality is being controlled by their captors because they know nothing else. Everything they know
Except
is
for
fed to
a
them.
physical imposition, though, you can't break free of. A mental imposition, you're holding yourself there.
I've never heard it told that way, but okay.
But you understand the distinction, right? Like if
I understand the distinction. It's just not part of the original problem that, as I was taught it, but maybe I was misremembering it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a mind trap, and if you turn around, you break free of it.
Well, it's just a question of your notions of reality and where you get them from.
Yeah.
Like we get taught reality by our parents and other people that are older than us and our peers and everything else, right? They teach us what things are called.
Your society, for sure. There's no getting around that your society is forming a lot of your concepts, at least tainting it.
Mm-hmm. But if you took that out of the equation, you could substitute it for things that are not real, without substance, like shadows.
Right.
And make them believe that is reality, because that's all they're being taught to know.
But you still don't have a physical imposition. Like in the Matrix, you physically could not get out of your little bubble.
I see what you're saying. Well, in the cave, you're not allowed to leave either. So it is a physical imposition. It's just not you're wired in and literally can't, in this cocoon thing.
I'm not going to disagree that they wouldn't have stopped them. I don't remember if that was part of the story or not. I'm not a giant fan of Greek philosophy. But it's not, I'm familiar with most of it. I've read most of the stories, the more known ones at the very least.
It has some very interesting stuff in it, especially if you're looking at the foundations of modern philosophy, because most of it built upon what the Greeks established. A lot of it too is like not terribly applicable anymore, like the unmoved mover concept put forth by, I think it was Aristotle, is later used by Thomas, I believe, for the 5 ways.
I would disagree.
Aquinas for the 5 ways. Yeah, I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying, like, this is Greek philosophy getting pulled through the ages.
Yeah, well, that was the Christianization of Greek philosophy, was Aquinas.
Correct.
And the funny
they had
part,
to reconcile with some of, like, because Greek philosophy had been like highly touted by the church up to that point, and then they discovered some of these older Greek texts that had some stuff that'd be, I guess, heretical. If they let it go through, so they had to kind of groom it so that it was, it could still be taught and it wouldn't raise problems. Silliness, but it is what it is. At least it got preserved and survived till today.
Sorry, guys. We didn't mean to nerd it up again.
Good job.
I don't apologize for anything.
Come on, man. This is a chill stream, chill.
Well, I mean, Aunt and I had to be captivated by microbiology earlier, and everybody else like, whatever with the glowing hair thing. Fuck off.
Well, I was looking at how the Ubermensch would deal with that, right? The Plato's cave and the comparison to the Matrix as well. Neo
realized, man.
Yeah, Neo is the Ubermensch in that.
Yeah, 100%.
You're mixing Nietzsche with ancient Greek philosophy.
Yeah, there we go. We're really doing this thing now.
But
now you're mixing two literally very different flavors, because ancient Greek is actually, and I've got a whole boring talk that Aunt and I would love to have together that none of the rest of y'all give a fuck about how it's through the higher education system that they've pushed this Greek philosophy and Greek system. And there's an entire competing Germanic system. And what we're talking about is the Germanic philosophy pushed up against the Greek philosophy head on head, because they're not the same at all.
The mixing of the races.
Way too sober for this conversation.
I said I wasn't going to get into the details of it. That was just the cliff notes.
You lied.
Oh no, the details are so much deeper.
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah. There's a few different avenues for all the reason I know all this and have it all put together because I'm an Odinist and I'm also an occultist and I'm also from Germany. Like my whole family, I'm only the 3rd generation here. So
Fair enough.
yeah, I'm not an anchor baby. My grandpa was. They were German. He's an anchor baby.
You know, I can go further with this.
Go ahead, go further. Why not? It's already fucking there, Clay.
Morpheus. If it wasn't for Morpheus, Neo wouldn't be the one.
Fucking Jody's fault.
He wouldn't be the Ubermensch. He would be nothing. He would
All
not.
right, are we doing an occult breakdown of the Matrix? Is that's what's happening right now?
It's Jody's fault, bro.
Yeah, it's all my bad.
Angry American just said it. It's
Best
Jody's
character in Star Wars, go.
Best character in Star Wars?
Yep.
Fucking Jar Jar Binks.
It's not Luke. Fuck Luke. Little
Jar Jar Binks, bitch.
Luke's fucking Jedi power was being such a bitch that his dad jumped in and jumped from the dark side back because he's like, I can't take it, dude. You are fucking up my bloodline, man. You are the whiniest sissy little girl. Lay there and cry.
For including the animated stuff, I would say animated Ahsoka, not live action Ahsoka. I like the actress they picked, but she's just too old for that role.
Can I ask a Star Wars question?
Yeah, go for it.
Who's your favorite pod racer? Mine, Team Topagillies. You say Sebulba, you're a piece of crap.
Jesus.
Dude, I played.
And I thought I was a nerd. Damn.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck you just said.
That pod racing game was amazing.
Dude, it was so good on Nintendo 64.
It was awesome. Yes.
Fuck
Yes.
yeah, that game was so good.
Yeah, dude.
Every platform I've played on was fucking amazing. It's a great game.
And
you can still get it, I think. Highly recommend it if you can find it and grab it.
Nintendo 64 is the last platform I played. I still have it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it got rained on last year.
Did it get rained on last? It's okay. Nintendo 64s can take it.
And for the record, I haven't watched any of the new Star Wars. I just remember episode 1. The other episodes 2 and 3, I did not like them as much as episode 1. Episode 1 was fucking awesome when it came out. It was
Really? That is a take.
I saw every single one in the movie theaters with all the males in my family up until the first one of this very newest trilogy where they did girl power and she like all of a sudden masters the force overnight and has all the skills of all the most famous Jedi like nothing and has no just a dead character like
and fucking Hollywood, bro.
Dude, woke agenda just to kill anything.
Yeah, they gotta empower women and that's the thing. I was talking with a buddy the other day and I was like, bro, like all the good movies nowadays, it's always got to be like woman based and woman powered or like a
no. I got to give you a slight correction. The good movies happen occasionally, and then they'll remake it and woke it up and make sure they ruin the fuck out of whatever is left of the vestiges of nostalgia you have of that movie.
100%.
Well, here's like a problem these new movies coming out have, right? Is to qualify to get an Oscar, like you have to meet certain requirements. That's what I've been hearing why Nolan picked who he did for certain roles in his film.
Oh God.
It had a lot less to do with like what he wanted and more to do with he knew he was making a movie that would be eligible for Oscars, but the only way he could get eligibility for Oscars was casting certain people for certain roles. It's fucking
you couldn't find an attractive black chick.
I mean, I wasn't going to go there. I'm trying to keep it generalized. But
I'm just saying, did it say ugly black lady? Was it that part of the qualifications?
I mean, for real, dude.
Like
Tiana
that lady was
Williams.
supposed to have fucking just tore the entire fucking Mediterranean fucking area apart because of her beauty. Men were willing to just throw themselves into battle over the beauty of this woman. And then they're like, look at this ugly bitch.
Yeah, let's throw Lizzo on the fucking screen. Fat fucking ugly bat. You know?
Like,
let's empower women. Fat is not a shame. Jesus Christ.
Like seriously, like that chick that was on the Game of Thrones, that was the handmaiden for the Dragon Queen chick. That chick was hot. Like you picked this butt ass ugly chick. Holy fuck, I'd have to tie stakes around her neck to get my dog to fucking play with her.
So I had to look it up. The character's name is Watto. And Watto was the junkyard guy.
Dude, Watto was the shit.
Bro, that
Watto.
guy.
Oh, Watto. Yeah.
Watto.
Yeah.
Flying cockroach. Yeah.
Yeah. That's got to be, like, of all the characters, that's probably my favorite. Just because he's so funny. And
no, they're not.
Would it disturb you if I told you that all cockroaches fly?
Oh god.
No, it doesn't disturb me, but I do know this. Yes, and
it's the person who's going,
Florida,
oh god,
yeah, you
cockroach.
definitely need to know this. Yeah, you will be laying in the bed one night, and a palmetto bug, which is a cockroach that is about the size of your fucking hand, will fly and land on your fucking face.
And probably mate with it.
Ah!
Yep, and it may, if you're yawning, land in your mouth.
Republic credits will be fine. No, they won't.
Yeah, that whole interaction with him was just,
dude.
Oh,
it made that.
I found that pod racing game on the PC. It's on Steam for $10.
Nice.
If you wait for a sale, it'll probably be even less. Probably get like $1 or $2.
Dude, when it got to the icy levels, which no idea why ice would affect something that
I know it doesn't contact with the ground. Why is?
Yeah, not
Why
sure
is this
why that
better?
made that tougher, but
The air
but
slipped
hey,
on it.
the ice levels were tough. They were tough.
It's all that cold, dense air. It's harder. No, that would actually make it easier for the jet engines to.
Yeah, you
convert.
get much
I don't
better
know.
gription that way. Yeah, it just made no sense, but hey, it's the way it was. It's
The
how it
sand
worked out.
should be maybe the hardest one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The ice thing, the biggest problem would be like mist and haze and stuff. But
Yeah, maybe you're maybe the fuel gelling to some degree.
well, and then your batteries and stuff are going to discharge faster. But I don't
Yeah.
remember that batteries being a thing in that game. So.
They don't necessarily discharge faster, but what weirdly happens is they lose their voltage without losing their amperage. It's fucked up.
Well, it's because it
annoying.
jellies the electrolyte in the battery.
Yeah.
And that can do really fucky things with the conductivity within the battery. I can't explain it very well, so just looking it up. But
Yeah, no, it's super
cold
annoying.
is very, very bad for all types of batteries.
Well, and that's the problem with the lead acid batteries is they vape lead acid, so you don't want them in your house, obviously, which means you got to keep them in some type of covered structure outside. But then in the freaking middle of the winter, your voltage does not hold in your inverter. If you ain't putting out enough voltage, it ain't going, Chief.
Hey, Ben, is Christy around? Mrs. Spin wanted to say hi and good night.
I hope you have a good night. I don't know. You're probably not coming up. But enjoy your night.
I can hear you. Go say it again. Goodbye.
Hope you have a good night too.
Good. I will. I'm gonna listen to these guys being crazy.
She says hi, Clay.
I
All of you guys
apologize,
are
Miss.
married, right?
I apologize, Miss Spin. Anything and everything that goes bad is my fault.
Absolutely. Just get it. Just keep thinking that it's gonna extend your time. I'm sorry, Ben.
Soon enough, we're gonna charge you.
Yes, we're gonna start charging. It's called spin tax.
Put your credit card number in the back.
I did have a nerd question for all you guys, since you guys are talking.
It's your fault.
Since you nerds are talking, let me ask a nerd question.
Do you think that there's more doors or tires in the world?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Holy shit, that is a nerd question.
I have no fucking idea.
That's not a nerd question. That's an autism question. Let's be real.
Jody, do you suffer from the tism? Do you suffer?
The answer is
from
doors.
I would guess doors because there's a lot more demand for doors than wheels. You only need wheels
there's
to keep them
countries that
moved.
they don't really even have cars, but they still got doors.
Well, they still have wheels on wheelbarrows.
Here's
and
a question
other
since we're
stuff.
nerding out on
Oh,
the
yeah,
tism.
good
I think
point.
there are more.
Are doorways doors?
Yeah,
I don't think those count.
Well,
But
it's
my thing is,
portal.
What if I hang up hippie beads with fucking with Bob Marley's face on them? As long as you aren't walking through it.
You can have doorways without doors in them.
What about 18-wheelers? I mean, they only got 2 doors and they got 18 fucking wheels.
Yeah, but every dollhouse has like 1,000 doors on it.
Well, that
Plus
doesn't
the,
count.
plus the
I'm
Winchester
talking about-
house covers like all the cars.
Oh, dude, the Winchester house is sick as fuck. Yeah.
And look at every cat door, every doggy door.
Did you guys ever watch? I think it was called Red Rose. It was kind of based off the
Rose
Winchester
Red.
Mystery House. Rose Red. That was it. Thank you.
Stephen King.
Yeah. Underrated. It's actually pretty good.
Is it newer or older?
It's older. It was like made for TV. It was like a mini series that they made. So I'll tell you right now, like the effects can be a little rough in places, but the story's pretty good.
Sister, I got
Hey,
baby.
listen, if you can choke your way through Maximum Overdrive, it won't be bad.
I like Maximum Overdrive. That is unhinged
Trucks was
as
a
hell
better
in
one.
all the
Trucks-
best ways.
If you're gonna go real nerd, Trucks was actually better.
Trucks?
Yeah, but Maximum Overdrive was Stephen King.
Yeah, that's why it was so much better as a
yeah.
D-rate. D-rate. Not even B. Like this was.
Yeah, no, it was horrible. I'm not a King fan. Probably Shawshank Redemption and Running Man are the only stories I read of his.
Well,
that
Stand.
Stand's good.
I
You
like
like it?
I like
That's fair.
Shawshank Redemption and Red.
All right, so it's Rita
Either you like
Hayworth
it or you
and the
hate it.
Shawshank Redemption. If you're going to call it by the story's name, get it right. The movie was Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah. By the time I read it, actually, the cover of the book was Shawshank Redemption. It's a short story.
Yeah.
And the Shawshank Redemption was
It's
on
one
it.
of the Bachman books.
Andy Dufresne.
Name book.
Yeah.
Although I gotta
Dufresne.
say, I think the movie's actually better than the short story. Like I feel like it's paced better, and it's smoother. The short story is pretty good, but it feels disjointed and choppy sometimes.
Well, so it
whereas
is.
the movie's very smooth. Like
Well, that's
really
every
good.
Stephen King book ever. Like,
Well,
all
this
the-
particular book is shorts, so it's all just very short stories.
Yeah.
and so there's not a lot put into them.
Well, what about
Well,
Creep? You gotta say Creep Show was actually pretty good, right?
Yeah, Creep Show's
Show
good.
was cool. Creep Show was cool.
Okay, it was better than the Tales from the Crypt, right?
And I liked Stephen King's role in it. It was funny as hell. The old farmer finds a meteor, turns to grass.
What's that one
funny
with
as shit?
What's that one with Kathy
meteor shit.
Bates? With Kathy Bates.
Oh,
and
that's
she's
Misery.
Misery.
Misery was
Misery.
horrifying.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that one for sure.
I don't watch that movie anymore. I refuse. No, fuck. I never want to see someone hobbled ever again. That was terrible.
No, and the look on her face was so perfect. You're like, no, like.
All right, okay. Hills Have
Please,
Eyes
different topic.
or Devil's Rejects.
I haven't seen Devil's Rejects.
dude. Rob Zombie's a goddamn genius.
I'll have to check that out because I haven't seen it. I wasn't a big fan of The Hills Have Eyes, so
The
it's
first
okay.
Hills Have
I get the
Eyes-
appeal. It's just it didn't click for me. It's
the first
fine.
Hills Have Eyes is great, but Devil's Rejects is just a whole different level. You got to watch House of a Thousand Corpses first.
I think I've seen that one.
I don't watch horror movies. You can't. I just don't.
Us?
Yeah, I understand that.
I look for interesting ones, or I like seeing if people can ever get an H.P. Lovecraft story right.
Yeah.
Color Out of Space was actually a really good version of that story. It's modernized, but that's okay. I kind of expect that these days.
I watched.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I watched a Norwegian horror flick about like half son of Loki that was like out in a forest and had like this group of people that worshipped him, and then these travelers came through, and like one of the travelers was picked to come live in the village, but the other ones weren't, and it was a fucking wild movie. But it was more subtle though through most of the movie though.
I think I know it's more of a thriller, not a horror. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name though.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I'm a sucker for like ghost scary movies because I believe in the ghost phenomenon. I know that you guys believe in like transcending into heaven and whatnot. And
Not
I'm
me.
here.
Bubba.
Who said
One of my
Bubba?
dogs is in heat, and Bubba, my 1-year-old, he cannot handle himself. I'm sorry, guys.
I was wondering what was going on there.
How's the other dog, Ben?
Much better today.
Shadow, he's actually seems to be doing better today.
Yeah.
That dog is like fucking like, I don't know, he's like George Burns.
I don't think anybody ever expected George Burns to really die.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you expected him to die and expected him to die, and then at some point you're like, maybe he is God. Maybe he won't die. He doesn't seem to die. Like apparently this guy's immortal. Eventually you're like on his side with it. Like, yeah, this dude's just fucking immortal. Like there was like a 30-year span where the dude looked exactly the same. Like,
I mean, I could say the same thing for Betty White. You know,
I think God was just in on the joke.
Betty White was supposed to live forever.
now part of that was back in the day, people looked way older when they were younger. People age so much slower now visually. Like back in the day, like when I was in high school, there was dudes in there that looked like they were 35 and had fucking child support and shit. You're like,
well, think about it, like,
because we're all weak and coddled, so we age slow.
Yeah.
So there's also so much more in the way of, like skincare products, medicine, just better living, better diet.
Yeah, not having
adrenochrome.
Yeah, adrenochrome.
I take my adrenochrome daily.
Yeah, you just summoned Rocky. You did not know that.
Do you take your Centrum Silver too?
I was
Do you
told
take your Centrum Silver, Jody?
I was just thinking about Rocky.
Running water and good nutrition has changed, so much over the years.
And clean ice.
Yeah.
I was doing dark jokes, but nobody really got the adrenochrome.
I was told the adrenochrome is a suppository.
Oh no, we got the jokes, but I'm before I got in the panel community and the debate community, I was a speaker in the truther or conspiracy communities and the alternative science communities and shit. And so that kind of thing got bandied about all the time. So I just I totally got it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how all the shit that us crazy people bring up, and yet years later it all comes out to be true. You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Really?
I mean, it's this Mott and Bailey thing they like to pull. It's like, oh look,
Well,
MK Ultra was real, so therefore our moon landing, folks, was also a hoax. Like, no, that doesn't follow.
Well, where the problem with that one comes in is the video that we were shown was not real. That's the problem.
What
and
video?
the videos that the people in the 50s of the moon landing and shit.
The moon landings were in the 60s, not the 50s.
Or 60s. You know what I meant.
69.
But the video was not real. There was no, it wasn't.
Yeah,
that video was made up. Even Buzz Aldrin admits it was made
No,
up.
it wasn't made up. What are you talking
I'm
about?
actually hearing this right now. Into the argument of actually landing the moon on this. That video was absolutely made up because guess what? Nobody'd been on the moon before, and so who took the video? Nobody.
It was on a mechanical mechanism. There wasn't anybody there.
It was absolutely done in a fucking studio. Does that mean we didn't go? No. Even Buzz Aldrin said on fucking Conan O'Brien that nobody was there. That was a made up video.
No,
they went.
Nobody was there because they didn't need anybody there. It was a mechanical device that tracked the.
Argue with Buzz Aldrin, bro.
You really believe that we went to the fucking moon?
Because yes, we did. I don't have to believe it. I know we went to the moon. We brought back all kinds of shit. There's reflectors that we left there that bounced lasers off.
You don't realize
I definitely was trying to sidestep the argument of whether we went to the moon. I was definitely trying to sidestep that.
Okay, I was too. I was like,
Ben, is this true? That's on the screen.
They drink adrenochrome to age. You know that there's they don't. I've never seen. So my buddy Thomas is the most fucking research person I've ever met about adrenochrome, and in no way does any of the things that he's saying. What it looks like is basically there was a group of different hormones and things. We do produce adrenochrome. There was a group of them that they studied, not really understanding the effects of it. One of the big where it gets into the conspiracy world is the Freemasons did fund a lot of that initial experimentation. But the way I've understood it is that's supposed to basically be like a control mechanism, like a mind control, more along the lines of Clockwork Orange type shit than not aging yourself, and that kind of didn't have as much effect as what they wanted, so it petered out.
Well, I've heard the mind control thing. That's where I thought adrenochrome came from.
Right. There was a shit ton of experimentation.
Like the truth, the truth serum or
sodium barbital.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it?
Sodium barbital.
Sodium barbital. Yeah.
What's the other one? There's another one.
But I had never heard
acid. LSD was specifically designed for MK Ultra.
No, it was discovered by accident.
It was designed for MK Ultra. Like
no, it was discovered by accident in a whole different country.
I love this.
I know. I believe he was Swedish.
I think so. I can't remember.
I mean,
the guy discovered it by accidentally, like,
and the biggest distributor of it was a CIA asset.
Is anything that's like created in a lab like that really ever discovered by accident?
No.
Yeah, it's more common than you might think, I guess.
I don't know what this
like
is.
WD-40. You think WD-40?
Don't get me wrong.
I don't know.
Sometimes you end up with
WD-40.
Ben, do you know what this
You know why
is
it's
on the
called
screen?
WD-40, right? Because it's the 40th compound. It's literally all.
Sometimes you get boner pills out of heart meds.
Yes,
exactly. That is true. That is true.
Ben, do you
Who
know
said
what this
that?
is on the screen? For anybody?
Yeah, that is also for truth serum.
Truth serum. Okay.
Scopolamine.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. Scopolamine. It's scopolamine, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's also true serum. Yeah, they tested a lot of wild drugs. Like, dude, people don't even realize World War II was like fueled on methamphetamine. Hey, straight
That's
out.
partly
Alcohol
true.
also truth serum.
I heard about that on the German side. I never heard of it on the Allied side, though. But
dude.
well, no, that's not true. There was a little bit of it, not as extensive though.
Dude, it was everywhere in all the armed forces, dude.
Well,
Like everybody, it wasn't all the same drug. There was like 6 different ones. So they literally, you can go find these histories, dude. And there's what the hell's the name of that dude that with that history? Dude,
but you're talking about like kind of like an illicit
Rocky.
You're talking about something that was like underground, though. It sounds like
no, they were straight giving that to enlisted men.
All right.
Fucking one of the stories was wild. Like there was a guy that got caught behind enemy lines for like 3 days, and he was all fucking. I can't remember what his injuries were, but they were basically grievous. But fucking the meth kept him going, baby. He made it home. But hey,
Well, it was mostly a chocolate bar, like AIDS. You know, AIDS in the 80s. You know,
Slim fast. Slim fast.
Done, sir. Well done, sir. We
Yeah,
you have been freed from spins blaming everything on you. You are free
until
of
like
that now, sir.
Until like
Thank
the
you, Ben.
70s or maybe even 80s, diet pills were literally speed.
Dude, just straight freaking dude. You know, when I was a little kid, I got vaccine injured and got fucking asthma because of it, like childhood asthma. They were straight giving me white crosses, bro. Like that was just speed.
Now they give it to the kids to have them calm down.
Dude, I used to have this horrible shake, and they're giving me like 8 of these fucking white crosses a day. Plus, I had to breathe on this fucking thing, and I'm just like, holy shit.
I got a question. Since you guys are older, any of you guys do lewds?
No, I'm not that old.
No, I mean,
well, it was big in the 80s.
You know what?
You're around.
Your punishment is now fucking reinstated for the fucking old crap.
I'm
there,
not
sir.
I'm not insulting you. I'm just curious because
I was like,
lewds were like the shit, dude.
What's lewd?
And I'm just curious if any
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes,
yeah. But that was in the early 70s.
Yeah, dude, and that was a yuppie thing, dude. Most street people don't have a prescription drugs. That was like yuppie people thing, bro.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember Cheech and Chong and fucking that old bit? You want to do a lid?
Yeah. You want to do a lid? Fucking snorts Ajax and shit. She does the.
What's up, Guy?
What's going on, Span? What's up, panel? How's everybody?
Hello.
We are here.
Dreaming to live.
Just having a chill stream, bro. That's what we're doing.
Well, I saw you guys
Chill out,
live,
chilling
and
and
I was like, "Oh,
relaxing, talking about whatever comes to mind. It's all Jody's fucking fault again. He made the crack of old people. So
I never called you guys old. I just asked if you guys did lewds.
no, your exact words, sir, were since you guys are older. You know what? That is considered an insult. It's all
Why
your
is
fault.
that an insult? Are you a fucking woman?
I'm just old.
I mean, it's true.
I'm just old.
I am an old guy. It's just what it is.
I'm
Actually,
just
you know,
old.
when I got my
Fucking guy, I know
my
how it
trim
is.
up, and then I looked in the mirror, bro. I can see the grays now. It's crazy.
No,
Well,
you look handsome.
you know-
you look handsome, Clay.
But they were there, and I knew they were there, and they were like hiding until I literally just got this last trim.
You know, we've seen Spin's intro by his singing voice. I don't know, maybe he is female.
Shut up, man.
Oh shit! Yeah, put him in trouble.
Clay, are you noticing any gray hairs on your head?
No, actually, I don't have any on my head yet. No.
Man, I'm. That's where I'm getting my gray hairs. Is top of my
Eight,
head.
eight grandkids hanging tough. Hanging tough.
41, bro. I look good.
Geyer,
you got the hair.
I know how many children you have, so I would expect gray fucking hair. Okay.
Let's go with
40s
more.
were fun. That was a fun decade.
Stress will do it. Yeah, that is true.
I'm not gonna go gray. It's all silver. It's just straight silver. So I'm not even gonna see the gray stage. I'm just gonna have a full set of silver hair.
You know what?
Johnny Knox fucking
Mine is
Johnny
mine is
Knoxville.
actually silver as well. It's not actually gray. It's silver. When I
Like Johnny
Knoxville status.
Yeah, he went from straight black to white real fucking quick.
I'm gonna be standing on like in front of a camera, like somewhere in the middle of the desert or something. Like, hi, I'm Geyer, full head of silver hair, 60 years old, and I'm investigating this bullshit today. Welcome to Jackass.
Speaking of, have you guys seen the newest one?
The one where he looks like Jane Fonda? No, not really.
No, the newest one that just dropped this summer.
I don't.
Yeah, the one where he looks like Jane Fonda.
It was lame, bro. It was mostly like just a mixtape of everything else with a couple new pranks in it.
I've never been a Jackass fan, to be honest.
Oh, Jackass? Yeah, he's fucking. Dude has broke damn near every bone in his body and is just like still like walking. I mean, seriously.
He's so broken.
He broke his dick.
Yeah, this is it.
He
This
did
is
that
just
too.
it's just a crappy giveaway. Like, I don't understand why Hollywood has decided that nothing new can happen and no new actors and everything's just either a reboot or a giveaway to fucking old shitty actors. Like, dude, you guys are old. Nobody wants to see you hurt yourselves anymore. That's how you can tell you're old. When you fall down, people don't laugh. They go, "Oh, are you okay?"
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
you
getting.
start seeing Johnny Knoxville fall, and you ask if he's okay. You know there's a problem.
Yeah.
I just got done having a conversation about this
Clayton
earlier.
Clayton Grant comes in with the 2 jewels silver star on the Benjamin Balderson channel. Thank you, Clayton.
Thank you,
We
Clayton.
appreciate it. As many times as Johnny Knoxville's been kicked in the balls, I don't even know how the dude even can like do anything.
Dude,
Well, it's
we
not even-
let
it's not-
Butterbean punch him. Fucks that.
It's not even that. It's the bull hits that really fucked him up.
Yeah.
And that's, you get hit by a
his knees are
bull.
toast.
Yeah.
Who was the little midget dude that they had on
Wee Man?
Jackass? Huh?
Wee Man.
Wee Man? I mean, that dude took a beating. That dude took a beating all the time.
You never go full retard. But Jake Paul did not know this.
You're the fucking oldest, Rocky. We know that you're the oldest. You're also the craziest by far.
He seriously, like Jake Paul was trying to basically remake Jackass with his jaw.
I fucking told you.
Yeah, he did. That is a true statement, sir.
Bro, the way that Anthony Joshua put him down made me feel so good. It was like
that one punch, the look on Jake Paul's face, and when that dude hit him, like that looked like, what the fuck? Hey,
yeah,
You don't think he's been hit like that in training camp?
Yeah, no,
Like-
he's never been hit like that.
Like, I respect Jake Paul. I mean, he's a beast, but he finally fought a real boxer. He finally fought a real boxer and
A real boxer his size.
Yeah.
Hold on, he's fought some real boxers. He's fought real boxers.
Yeah, old dudes that are half his size. Like,
Or
are you
old
half
as
my
fuck.
size and retired? I'll fight you.
Absolutely.
That's
No, it was good for the money and all that, but then there was a point where it was like, okay, you need to kind of slow down. I mean,
and then he tried to do like some NFL bullshit. You'll see that he tried to do like he said something that he's gonna try to walk on to the Cleveland Browns because they're so shitty.
You know who else did some NFL bullshit? Colin Kaepernick. You know who? I've been told I look like his white doppelganger.
What the fuck?
Bro, Spin, pull up a picture of Colin Kaepernick right now.
Ironically, I played against him in high school. I went to
Throw
the
it
same
in the back, Brandon.
I went to the same high school.
Oh,
He went to Pitt. He went to Pittman.
Did you hear me, Gar? Type his name in the back.
Type whose name?
You gotta take
Kaepernick.
If I didn't have a little chin strap.
Why would I have to type his name? His name's Colin Kaepernick.
K-A-P. I just thought that was funny. I've been called the white Colin Kaepernick.
You do kind of look like him. I can see it actually.
See the nose and like.
Oh my God! Absolutely.
Were you considering becoming a Muslim also?
You just don't have a fro, bro.
Considering.
He is wearing a hat. You can't really definitively say whether he has a fro currently or not.
I can grow a white boy fro. But that's about it. But yeah, there it is.
He's
The white
gonna
Colin
yell.
Kaepernick.
He's gonna yell at me.
Your last name ended.
I didn't know you had a fro, bro.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
What was that?
Is Kaepernick even black though?
Hold on. I got a better picture.
His mom's white or his dad's white or something, and then he's like a Kamala Harris. Yeah, there it is.
Like the Voltron of identity politics.
There's Geyer with an afro, dude. Look at that.
What a beautiful young man.
Fuck the NFL. Fuck Roger Goodell.
Okay.
Fuck the Jets. Fuck the Mets. Fuck the Knicks. Fuck everybody from New York who plays in a sport.
Damn it! I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to fuck all those people?
No, I don't know how to put them side by side.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, I got it. Ben does, hopefully.
Well, now it's gone.
Oh, here.
You keep switching it. There we go. And now, I gotta switch me out.
Switch them.
Hold on.
And
hold on.
Switch them.
There we go.
Whoever's like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep, that's definitely Geyer.
There
That's
we go.
definitely Geyer. It does sure look like him, though.
It's the nose, I think. So, are you saying that I've got a Muslim nose now? Is that...
Get out of my
First, it was a Jew
bro.
nose, now it's a Muslim nose. What's going on here?
You got something, bro.
That's it. I've got something that's been broken a few times. This face right here.
Well, I was already thinking your last name must end in Stein or Berg. I was already thinking that.
No.
Geierstein.
Geierstein. Salty old fart over on Pilled said he was adopted by an all-white family, so that's not his original family. He's adopted.
So he's black. He's just light-skinned.
Well, isn't he's doing the whole Islam thing, isn't he?
That's how the whole Black Lives Matter started, or the whole thing in the NFL with the Black Lives Matter and eventual transition.
Him kneeling and all that bullshit's what
Yeah,
got him.
him taking the knee.
Yeah, that's what got it all fucking worked up in the NFL because he kept taking the knee during the national anthem.
Who left?
It was the guy that I couldn't pronounce.
Jody be back.
Oh,
no, Jody's
Tiberius.
here.
Tiberius.
Tiberius did.
Oh, Tiberius. Yeah.
Yeah, we got past the Matrix stuff and all that.
Hey, Wisconsin, you got a Chaz set up in your state right now, like a no enter zone, don't you?
For the win. Oh, Gordon, what's up, buddy?
Gordon.
Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
We're here, brother. Hey, for the win, are you here?
What's up?
Can't hear you for the win.
FTW.
I'm here. I'm just still somehow working.
What did you say, Geyer, about Wisconsin?
There's some no go zones, some Chaz chop type deals happening, some blockades within neighborhoods in Wisconsin right now.
Oh, whereabouts?
Oh shit.
Is it down like in Madison?
That's gotta be the fucking dirty mill.
Was it like not last week, but the week before when the cop got stabbed by the black dude, and then the cop shot him? I was at a customer's house, and he was just irate about it. He's like, "Of course, go figure. It's these guys doing it." You know, I'm not going to be racist. I know he was being racist about everything, but
in Madison was
listening to the local news, they did not say anything about the dude stabbing the cop or anything, and it's very convenient for the media to leave out certain details when those things go down. So
is that News 3 out there? News 3 now. Yes, Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Madison,
Wisconsin. There's encampments set up.
That was probably imported people. I bet you I'll bet you dollars a dime that's fucking imported people.
They did the same thing with Chaz in Seattle.
Yeah.
You know, Gordon, if I didn't
2013.
realize you were in an
Go ahead.
If I didn't realize you were actually in like a room, it looks like you're in a stall in a fucking bathroom.
No. It's the wallpaper and like the way it's painted on the backside there.
That's supposed to
Dead serious.
I swear to God.
Serious.
But if you really think about it, it looks like you're in a stall on the shitter, bro. I'm not even lying.
That's the way she painted it. Like where I live at, that's like she likes black and white. Black and white tones, and she kind of mixes the two together, and
that's the trend now. It's not. Remember how it was the earth tones? Now it's black walls with like a white ceiling or something like that. Shut up, Jody.
Absolutely.
Nobody likes brown.
This portion of the episode was brought to you by Spin's lack of heterosexuality.
No, I know why it's painted like that, because it's supposed to make the room look bigger.
That's what
it literally looks.
Well,
it literally
if
looks
you
like
look
you're
at
on the
it, it's
shitter,
like
dude.
this. It's like a sharp angle. You know what I mean?
That's why I said if I didn't know any better, it would look like you were on the fucking shitter. Seriously.
Yeah, I like white. I like white on the walls, like just white, just plain white. Anything other than just plain white, the room just kind of starts to close in on me.
Fourth Wiseman.
And Fourth Wiseman uses his free member milestone chat. Woohoo! 4 months milestone. Hello, Wiseman. Nice. Thank you for coming in.
Wiseman's a G, brother.
So, Gordon, I'm about to expose you for a second. I know damn well that those ceilings are not 12 feet tall, and I can tell you why.
They're not.
They look 12 feet tall, though, and I can tell you why. It's because of that paint job. It's a fraud.
Oh, sure.
My name's Guy. I'm an investigative journalist out here.
Can I show you guys what I'm dealing with right now? Can I show you guys what I'm dealing with right now?
Yeah,
sure. Go ahead.
Can I show you?
As long as it's not your ass.
I'm sleeping on a freaking king size bed, and I only sleep on like a quarter of it.
Well, I deal with that every night, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm on a freaking king size bed here, you guys.
I'm on a California king, but I got 2 pit bulls, so I get a corner.
Sleep.
It's probably about a quarter of the fucking bed or whatever, and that's good enough for me. It's good enough for me, man.
I like the way the Liver King sleeps. He sleeps on a thing of boards with like one blanket.
Yeah, he's lying about that. He's lying.
Is he lying about all of it?
He's lying about all of it. That was all a scam. He just took a lot of steroids.
That guy was a real piece of work, man. I agree with the diet plan. I mean, hell yeah.
You want to eat nuts inside milk? You want to eat a bowl of nuts and milk? Literal testicles and milk?
I mean, I'm not going to go like radical with it.
Raw
anyone that fucking fell for that is an absolute fucking moron and deserves to get fucking duped out of all their money.
I've sliced like little pieces of testicle, like in a little fillet, and I've eaten it a bunch of the times. You dip it in some soy sauce, you're totally fine, man.
You put testicles in your mouth, bro?
The worst thing I tried was I tried cow tongue. I tried cow tongue, and that was the worst.
Terrible. That's terrible.
Cow tongue.
I mean, I'm not saying it's good.
No,
I'm not saying it's good.
Tongue's fucking delicious if you know how to do it right.
Yeah.
I do not know what was in that Cajun rice.
Already. Y'all are fucking tripping, bro.
How can you
y'all
justify
never had
delicious
lingua? Y'all
When the
never had
fucking
lingua?
Silence of the Lambs is happening right now.
How can you justify eating tongue? Like, how can you
no
justify that as
fucking
being
idea,
delicious?
That's what I thought myself. It was like I tried it, I swallowed it, and afterwards I was like,
oh God, let's get off and swallowing things, please.
Bro, lingua is one of the greatest fucking Mexican tacos that I've ever had. Like, if you guys are just slicing it and eating it, then yeah, of course.
What was her name?
Why they got to be Mexican tacos?
Are you
because
Mexican?
that's the tradition that I was taught how to fucking cook it.
It's all your fucking fault. It's all your fucking
fault. Aren't the Mexicans the only ones that make tacos?
What was her name? Cody?
I'll tell you one of the biggest scams on TV. Do you remember the My Pillow dude?
Mike
yeah,
yeah. Mike.
Yeah,
Mike.
My wife fucking fell for
Mike Lindell.
that shit.
Who is it?
Lindell. Mike Lindell.
Lindell. That's right.
That's my friend.
We bought these things. Okay. I could get a better fucking pillow from Walmart than from this guy. And this dude actually got freaking sued, like big time.
Yeah, because he was super right wing. That's why you bought his pillow and his
no.
Look, I bought the pillows. I love the pillows. And the key is you can't get the regular queen size. You have to have the king size.
Oh, hold on.
That makes all the difference.
Hold on. Who else bought the pillow? Is that the other MAGA guy on the panel? Are we proving my point?
They're the greatest pillows of all the pillows.
Isn't he from Michigan for the win?
No, he's from Minnesota.
Pillows were
oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
I bought a one of those gold like things, Sertas. I forget what they're, big long Sertas. It's the best pillow I've ever had.
I'm having tea.
I've had that thing for years, and I've had no problems with it.
Yeah, from the
Bro,
garden.
if you're spending $70 on a fucking pillow, you're absolutely insane. You're either really fucking rich.
Hey,
maybe.
I got a fucking Walmart $5 pillow here.
I'm telling you,
that sucks, man.
That's not a pillow. What the hell is that, bro?
It's a fucking Walmart $5 pillow.
They got that, before they delivered it to Walmart, they found it on the side of the road.
Clay, don't me.
Yeah, for sure.
Here was another
the best pillow?
supposed scam. Here's another supposed scam.
Tired of your wheelchair falling apart at the worst moments? With the power of Flex Seal, those worries are over.
No, Flex Seal is a good product. Flex Seal lives up to its name. Let me tell you something.
Fucking terrible.
Hey, Geyer.
I'll
this is
second
just
that.
for you. This is just for you. It's
shit.
terrible.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And especially fuck you. You're cool.
I didn't make it. You're muted, Geyer, rookie.
Why am I fucking mute? Why am I mute?
Now you're not.
Fuck you.
You're cool. I'm
I
out.
don't even know you. But fuck you.
Bitch.
You know what's terrible is my daughter has an Elmo. Everybody had an Elmo, and I was not doing that. I wasn't using the Elmo as a puppet, going fuck you.
This is my favorite one of Clay. This is my favorite one.
Fuck you, Clay.
Do you have sad feelings? Do you need to cry but fake tears?
All right, enough. Ben.
What's
Holy
the
shit.
concoction?
The guy gets
What's the
wild with it.
concoction of leftist tears.
All right, guys, I'm gonna roll out. Thank you for having me again.
Boom, 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 boom.
No problem,
Hey,
Flying
Mike,
Saucer. Good to see you.
Good to see you,
Thank
brother,
you
man.
again.
Hope to see you on Wednesday. It is just simply
love
Calvin
to.
Klein obsession.
Thanks for the donos, Saucer.
It's cool.
Me and my
That's what?
Stop it, Geyer.
It's leftist tears, right?
Roll out.
Right. So like I often collect these, and then they actually smell really good.
What they smell like?
Dude's
Like
got to
how-
put fucking cologne on before he goes to bed. That is crazy.
They smell like obsession.
Mm.
Yeah, it smells like
Sounds kind of
estrogen.
gay.
Look, I'm telling you, if you just for the low payment of $999, 99 cents.
Clay will bottle up his tears and send them to you. Might take a few years, but you'll get them eventually.
These are not my tears. Clearly, they're not my tears.
I have a feeling Clay puts on cologne like Bam Margera puts on cologne. No,
probably.
It's hilarious, and if you ever see it, you'll understand why.
What I do actually, this is something that is a habit of mine because I hate wasting deodorant. Like I have like the last bit of it.
Oh my
That's
God.
fucking disgusting, dude. Jesus Christ.
How is it disgusting to
Just
use
fucking-
deodorant? What?
How do you put that on?
Just buy a new fucking bar, brother. What the fuck are you doing?
What are you
Trying to
talking-
recycle deodorant? What the
it's
fuck
not
are you
Lowest price is only
Recycle,
$999.
This is the last bit of the deodorant that you fuckers are retarded enough to throw away.
Because where he's from, the deodorant's locked up.
I don't.
No, I actually wear a degree all the time, but once it gets down to that
You look like
thing,
Clay walks
wear, like,
into
4
Walmart.
degrees.
I need a customer service to unlock the deodorant aisle.
He's sitting there with his little thing. He's just like dipping it.
I don't
Got
wear.
that-
I don't wear deodorant. These aren't problems that I
It's
have.
Oh shit! Hey, I believe that though. Hey,
Yeah, I can smell it.
smell
Yeah,
that.
Ben definitely does not wear
It
deodorant.
masks the smell of the alpaca.
I smell like cigarettes, weed, and pine tree, like a man.
He just uses
Now that sounds like a scene from the fucking Outer Limits there, but
a stick. He doesn't use a stick of deodorant. He just uses a stick.
Yeah.
Some fucking pine needles.
Yeah, if my wife wants me
smell
to
like
smell
fresh
nice,
pine.
if my wife wants me to smell nice, I fire up the chainsaw, I go hit the woods, come back, She also likes the man glitter, little
Rub
shaving
some,
accumulate
rub some
my
sap on the eyelids. Rub
Ben,
some
do you
sap.
have any? Do you have any cedar on your property? Those
No,
big,
not
huge,
really.
fucking cedar trees.
No, not really. They do north of me. I don't really have any cedar on my property. I mostly burn madrone though.
Yeah.
If I can help it, it's all madrone.
There's cedar and cypress all over Florida. They're very much protected.
Okay, I'm still here.
Oh hell yeah, they are.
Yeah, Christy had her way. I would cut more cedar because she likes it when I smell like cedar.
Remember the old?
fancy.
Remember I know, like my grandmother and my parents, they have a cedar chest, and they put blankets and shit in there, and they just leave them in there. You open it up, the fucking blanket smells like cedar.
Yeah.
What are they
my
called?
mom-
The cedar chest or whatever the hell it is.
My mom had a hope chest, same thing, cedar, and she kept a koala skin in there.
Up Snuffles.
Of course,
koala
Florida.
skin?
Yeah.
Fucking Florida. Of course, you got a koala skin.
Shut up, you California bald.
Oh my man, she was in the Navy. She was in the Navy. She got it while she was in the Navy.
I mean, the most innocent animal on the fucking
Christy
planet.
said her grandma, it was a kangaroo skin instead of a koala.
Yeah.
That's why. Like we like that Australian things.
Yeah.
I
But a
think
koala, I mean, is like
salty old fart over on Pilds from Australia. He says we unalived the shit out of cedars here, and I think he's in Australia too.
I live in a forest. I can barely keep up with the trees that fall for the most part. I don't really cut anything that's not already dead.
A little tip too, by the way. Somebody told me this, which it worked out really, really well. Instead of cat litter, use cedar chips.
Yeah,
really. I've never heard of that one.
Also, they're good in your chicken coop.
The Fourth Wiseman says best scented wood, in my opinion, is sandalwood.
Yeah, sandalwood for sure. Smells really good.
Oh, salty old farts over in Arkansas. I don't know why the hell, Salty, I thought you were in Australia, but he's in Arkansas. I didn't know they had cedar in Arkansas. I thought that was more of a northern thing. I mean, we have them here in Florida, but they're not the fucking 50-foot wide, 100-foot width cedar trees.
No,
yeah, our
just
cedars are giant.
Yeah, they're just really old.
Like my bar. I have a 4-foot bar for my chainsaw.
Holy shit!
Definitely coming to see you, my man. Oh my fucking god! I'm telling you, bro. It was gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yeah. I don't get to play with.
Oh, he said they are white cedar, not red.
Oh, okay.
Cedar.
Okay. Yeah, you ever seen that video, Clay? Have you ever seen that video of that giant madrone I fell earlier this year?
I don't
know. No, you never told me. You never told me you did that, Ben.
I'll find it super cool. Christy could
Is
make.
Is that the one where Christy climbed under it?
Climbs inside it.
Or yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I thought it was another one.
Yeah, no, this thing is probably I have no idea. Madrone is the heaviest wood you ever fucking saw. This shit's like ironwood or something.
What the fuck do they even make out of it, Ben?
Nothing.
Not much, because it's very brittle, so not really much. But it puts out so much heat. It's not even funny.
Live with my own face.
But it's a hardwood.
Super hard, so hard that it's brittle.
I was like, oh fuck.
Huh.
So weird.
And nowhere near cedar.
The
Opposite end of cedar, really.
Really? Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, cedar's a pine, so
Yeah,
very
soft.
softwood.
It's like crisp. It's very crisp.
Gordon, I think we can hear you, brother, man.
For the fucking day and the night, and
yeah,
get onto these fucking live streams.
Help him
Gordon.
out, Spin.
Gordon. Okay, there you go. Never mind.
Why is this? What did I pass it by accident?
I made that mistake a time or two, thinking that I muted myself. Well, I was talking with my wife, you fucking dick lickers.
Your fault,
Fuck
not
off.
mine. It's always your fault.
Is that the day you were? She was talking about you washing your balls, and I mean,
I didn't. I never did anything like that. Spin.
There was no conversation about deodorant.
I do not wash my balls. It's natural. All right, salty of the sea.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
He's like, I occasionally rub my grundle with hot sand.
Yeah. Well,
I rub my balls with 70 milligrams of THC.
In my parts, it's
That's
mostly
crazy.
red. It's mostly red clay. Hey.
Hey, Geyer, did you hear that they were there's a
clay.
federal mandate on THC drinks now? It has to be 0.4 milligrams or under.
What?
Yeah, hold on a minute.
All right. So
It's like, what?
Can you turn that up at all, Ben?
Maximize it if you can. No, Instagram doesn't really give you that. Oh, this is YouTube. Okay.
You don't just do a normal face cut.
Bro, I'm laughing at that. Oh my god, bro, I love it though.
Yeah.
Yes. This is
wait till I walk around.
Part of it.
Wait till I walk around the side of this
What you
fucking
wanna
thing.
do
You'll
is
get to
then
see how big it is. It's insane.
This is only
shit, Ben. I
This
didn't
is
even
a
realize
second.
it was that big.
Hold on, he's explaining something.
In all favoritism, like this is a second only to
and then you leave
getting your 4-wheel drive stuck. This is
I'm explaining how to do a backstrap cut.
Yeah, this is how big this thing is. My wife's just sitting right in there.
That is nuts.
I love it. So you can see. Yes.
Holy shit.
I'm not
There you
even
go.
getting up to the top of that tree.
Wait,
Hey,
so
put
how?
the camera there.
Ben, was that like it looked like it was burnt out?
It doesn't matter. It's really not.
Yeah, you didn't top it first. I mean, come on, bro.
On the side here.
Oh, I love it, bro. Yes.
What did it fall on?
I love it.
On the ground.
Ben, was it just that rotted in the middle of it?
No, it had rotted in the middle, and then they were trying to kill it and get rid of it, so they started burning stuff inside it. And I was like, well, fuck, I'll take if it's just fucking you're just burning it up out in the field, I'll go take that fucking thing.
Yeah, right.
You know, 3 chains.
It looked like in the middle it was burnt.
I did what was called a backstrap cut. So what you do is you do your normal face cut, and then you go in and you do what's called a plunge cut right behind you start out either right behind the face cut, like leave like a gap like this big. And so then you hollow out that part, and then you come back and you nip that back strap.
Right.
And it's useful for areas where it's really the tree is kind of a wonky tree, and you're not sure how it's going to fall. And so it's useful for that. Well, I put in that back strap, or I put in that plunge cut, and that tree is so heavy it settled down. I was like, fuck me. Like, and I wasn't even through with the cut. I was like, are you kidding me right now?
It didn't barber chair whenever you fold.
Those trees don't barber chair. The Pepperwoods barber chair real bad.
Really?
Yeah. Digger pines do too. Uh-huh. I try to stay away from them if I can.
When you're cutting through pine, I was told I've never done it. Does it clog the chain with all the sap?
No.
Yes,
No.
it does. For the big trees, the big ones. Yes.
Are you talking about like fatwood?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the south, I don't know about up north, but specifically in the south and southeast, You get the big ones with the slop in it.
Yeah, the fat wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit will.
Mhm.
Fat wood we cut that up into little slivers and then use that to start fires.
Yeah. Good stuff.
But-
But yeah,
Yeah,
you will
that-
log your shit.
Sap is combustible.
Oh, dude, if you let that dry up a little bit and you split it up into like slivers, you just touch that with flame and that just woof.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And that's how you get turpentine. Actually,
Yeah.
The thing that made me realize
Where I'm at,
floated the idea of a West Coast meetup for the Panelverse, and I think that
Yeah.
should happen.
I'm down. I would love that. That would be so freaking awesome.
We'll run chainsaws and shit.
Fuck yeah.
You get stay out there on a 600.
I will rent one just for the day. Yes. I
Ben,
will.
if I'm able to come, just put the hoist down at the bottom of the fucking driveway.
Yeah, where are you gonna get helicoptered in here?
Bro, the last thing that I rented was a big ditch witch. And I got that motherfucker stuck, bro. And that bitch tipped over. Had my little 16-year-old nephew out there helping me. It was just me and him. And we
How'd
had to
that
get it
work
back
out?
up, bro. We got it back up. And by that time, we spent like 2 hours, 3 hours getting that motherfucker tipped back up.
I was going to say, how'd that work out for you?
Yeah, and then we had to literally, I'm like, we're not doing any more work today. I'm taking it back. We're just taking it back. We washed it
That's
up.
why I have a literal football field of fucking log chain.
Yeah.
Big log chain and winches.
Yeah, and I only had the F-150 to get it back out. Hey, and no 4-wheel drive. No 4-wheel drive.
What the fuck? What the fuck did you need to rent that big fucking monstrosity for?
Oh god, land clearing. Piece of property, yeah. And so the property, the way I laid it out, it was supposed to driveway all the way back. It was a long piece, driveway all the way back, and house on the right. Big trees, big trees. It's just been overgrown for years and years. Cleared out all the land. Then, of course, I got to dig the ditch along for the power along the inside of the driveway. So
yeah,
I had to dig that. Well, guess what? The Florida soil at that particular place just was not agreeing with me, and it said no.
You know, one of the you forgot about one of the protected trees here in Florida is the grand oaks that we have.
Yes, they are.
And Clayton comes in with another 2 joules sparkles, Mr. Balderson, sir.
Sparkles. Thank you.
Spirit hands, spirit fingers.
Like before you even cut a tree here in Florida, I don't care what kind of fucking tree it is, you better call about it, because for some reason you gotta
get a permit for every tree,
and you have to call an arborist.
Yeah, and I forget, it's like I think it's every tree over 2 inches. So if it's 2 inches, no problem. But anything over 2 inches, you got to get a permit, bro.
Yep.
You count it as a tree if it's only 2 inches,
bro. Anything.
That's what she said.
Anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get where she's coming from. Thank you, Clayton.
What they don't know.
Anything over 2 inches, you better call it in.
And Clayton comes in with the big 99 cents on the Benjamin Balderson channel.
At least I got Christy laughing.
Thank you, Gordon.
I know that she's laughing.
Like, Florida is very, very tough on permits. Like right now,
like 2 inches. What do you use to cut that down with? Like a fucking child handsaw.
Handsaw.
Yeah, they use handsaws for that. Actually, it's funny too. Because
get some scissors, dude. Fucking mow some grass. Like, what the fuck?
They have the crepe myrtles, and the crepe myrtles in Florida. Let me tell you something about them goddamn crepe myrtles.
Oh,
them bastards grow faster than goddamn hemp.
They
Okay?
do.
Every single year you will be trimming crepe myrtles.
Yes.
And if you don't,
God.
You might lose a house.
That's true.
So true.
You know what they're doing here? Remember a couple weeks ago we were talking about the flock cameras?
Yeah.
Guess what they're doing here in Florida?
Putting them in
They
the
are
trees?
putting mini versions of flock cameras in garbage trucks.
Oh, interesting.
Now wait a minute. There's more to it. So what they're doing is they're taking the garbage trucks and they're actually doing their route, whatever. If you look like you're doing remodeling, like if you put a bathtub out for the garbage, the flock camera is going to catch it and your address. And if you don't have a fucking permit, guess what? You're going to get a phone call or you're going to get a letter.
Well,
But that's a direct.
It is very clear.
Yeah. And
But
then,
that's a direct that's a
this is
direct
how
infringement.
this is how fucking antiquated Florida is. And Clay, you know it. You're gonna know what this is true. If you do any drywall up other 2 feet and above, they want you to have a permit for it.
Antiquated is not the word you're looking for.
How stupid it is.
Yeah, that's a different
It
word.
works. Antiquated does not. That's not something that was done in our history.
Yeah,
When
it
they
was.
were-
It's been that way since the 70s.
Yeah, that's not antique, dude. I'm from the 70s, motherfucker.
We're antique. I'm from the 70s, motherfucker.
Tell that to the
Remember,
automobile.
you're not
That's
much older
25
than me.
25 years.
I am older than you, but not that damn much older that you could possibly call me antique. Houses aren't antique from the 70s.
30 years. 30 years.
Come on back up, Gordon.
It's
Yeah,
my
Gordon,
fault,
come
Ben.
on back up.
Everything's my fault, Ben. I'll take the heat for you.
It's fucking
not.
it's fucking Snuffleupagus' fault over there. No, I mean,
but no, the
why
flock
would-
cams
if
it's
this
a
world is
direct
coming to shit
infringement.
like that.
It's a direct infringement on our
How does people
Constitution.
vote for it?
I
Well,
don't
it's a
think
pro-
that was at
it's a-
you, Snuffles. I think
It's
that
a
was
pro-
at Jody.
So when you've got your council, your council, this is why people need to stay involved, because your council is going to vote on it, whether they want it or not.
But Flock is a private company. It's not a federal company.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know that every ditch that's ever been dug has been dug primarily by contractors of private
Yeah,
companies.
obviously, I understand that, but it's
Yeah,
a
so this
direct
is no
infringement. But it's a direct infringement on our Fourth Amendment.
How?
That a privately owned company is violating our privacy.
No.
No.
Well, hold on. Let me take this one, Clay. Let me take this one. The private company is a contractor for whatever municipality, government, whatever. It is that, yes, you're correct. It is a private company. But that private company, being that contractor, is basically, in turn, leasing that data.
It's a loophole. I understand what you're saying.
Or that the government is paying for that data to pretty much do whatever they want.
I understand what you're saying. I know what it is. Like
But it's not a violation of your Fourth Amendment. It's garbage. It's on the side of the road.
Because once it's in public, it's public footage and everyone's available. I understand what you're saying.
So go
It's a
get the
loop.
footage.
It's a loophole. I understand
you
what
can
you're
get the
saying.
footage. You know that, right?
Yeah. You could you
it's
could
the same
actually
as
FOIA request it.
It's the same as CCTV. I mean, I completely get it.
CCTV,
No.
CCTV is from private businesses. Typically, they have cameras that are sitting on the outside of their, and could be on the inside. And all that means, all CCTV means is connected cable, I think, or something. Closed caption.
It's closed caption television.
Closed caption.
Closed circuit.
Yeah.
Closed circuit.
It's
Closed
just a
circuit. Yeah.
Closed circuit. Yeah, I'm sorry.
But what Flock is doing is they're posting up cameras to survey.
No.
And
no.
Okay. You
I'm
can
gonna
disagree.
explain it to you. Okay. So your city council, my city council votes. Flock comes in, advertises that they can set up these cameras to surveil, and then they can sell that data to the city.
Yeah,
and
they're
at least
contracting. I understand. I'm not.
Bro, you're not understanding because you're not listening. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm a complete moron. Go ahead.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
It's getting late.
Good night,
Hi,
Ant.
Ant. Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you, Ant.
Have a good night.
So the way this works, right? Just like any contractor, they are selling to the city the ability to set up these Flock cameras. It's no different than a building contractor coming in and saying we will put in a bid to remodel the this room at the city hall. It's no different than that. Okay, and what they get in return is money, right? Money for that, and it's a contract that has to be renewed, continually renewed for the data. Okay, now that is a private company being contracted, meaning that that private company, just like,
cannot be held accountable. Exactly.
No. It's not that they can't be held accountable. If that private company takes the data and sells it off to China without some type of,
it's the same as like you sign, like nobody reads a user agreement because it's like fucking 4 pages.
So
of just
read your
fucking
city
bullshit.
contracts.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a big problem with a lot of people. They don't go to their council meetings. They don't participate and talk to their counselors. They don't read the city contracts and find out where the money's going. Right? Read your city contracts, and if there's something in there that you find a problem with, and guess what? There's many projects, many contracts that if you start going to read the contracts that are contracted with the city, you're going to find more than Flock cameras that you find a problem with. Flock cameras are the least of your worries, bro. I'm telling you.
No.
Flock cameras are bad.
I don't know about the least, but I agree that you're going to find more shady shit than what you possibly ever imagined, and understand that you're paying for all of it.
Yeah. Like, here's another thing, right? So the city decides that they're going to approve a project that has been permitted out. Okay. It's a private contractor who's going to do it, and it might be like some type of HUD housing or something. But the city decides at the end of the contract that they're not going to pay the contractor. This happens a lot too. Okay, so the contractor's almost done with the work, and the city decides they're not going to pay. That's another thing you're going to find in these contracts. Yep, there's a lot
in California. So the city withheld from this road crew because they fucked up the road and did it all wrong. The road crew sued the city or sued the state. Got the money for it, and now the city has to go back and resue them for doing the job wrong. Like, what the fuck is even happening right now?
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. I mean,
I don't know
look,
who said my name.
I'm gonna bounce. I got
Jody.
Excuse me. I got a long ass day tomorrow, so I'm gonna bounce. You guys have a good night.
Good night for the win.
Enjoy your My Pillow.
Look, okay. Now that you said that, I was gonna refrain, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a shower using my towel, and then I'm gonna go to bed on my pillow on my bed because I got the bed and I got the comforter and the sheets. Oh yeah, I go to the outlet store and I got so many great deals. I got all that, including the bed. I got the bed with a frame for $300, the topper for $150,
the towels for like $20. The pillows were $20. Like, if you go to the outlet store, you can score some deals.
When you
That's
say
the
your
reason why I bought
prayers,
it.
make sure you thank Mr. Liddell.
Oh, dude, I get the best sleep in my life. When I go in that bed, I'm like, man.
Awesome.
Man.
Awesome. That's so fucking cool. That's awesome. That's so cool.
I need to get my own promo code. Shit.
Right.
Talk to you later, guys. Bye.
See ya.
But look, the flock camera thing, yeah, that's a problem for sure. But it's not because of a private company coming in, putting a bid in for something that your counselors want. It's because of the surveillance state itself. So if you don't like the surveillance state, all I can say to you is get involved. Like,
Well,
I mean,
what it's doing a wonderful job of is showing the corruption on the local levels.
Yes.
Where overwhelmingly the majority of communities in the United States are saying, no, we don't want this shit. And then the councils are taking and accepting bribes and things like that and getting caught doing it. There is so many lawsuits going on over flock cameras. I've seen entire city councils and county seats all taken away where they voted them out, like where buildings are getting surrounded where these people the other day there was one where the council was having the cops howl out anybody that clapped or did anything, because like the whole community showed up to like, no, you're not doing this.
People are literally tearing the cameras off.
Yeah.
Smashing.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
En masse. Yeah, we are apparently not prepared, which is weird. I would have thought that I honestly kind of am surprised by the outright rejection of this like that. Like, dude, you people are walking around like literally when I go into town, we don't even have a functional phone on us. Like, fucking, I get around because I know my way around. Like, if we go on a long road trip, then we will go get a cell phone, because cell phones don't work where I live. So what, am I paying a bill for something that I can't use? Like, that's silly.
But you do understand what I'm saying there, Jody, how it's not the company itself, it's the city. Blaming the company is not going to be.
I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying it's kind of like
you
right
can
now.
Blame somebody. You can blame. There is somebody to blame in that. There is.
No, I'm saying, like, for instance, right now, I mean, look at fucking Snowden. Look at Snowden. He busted the biggest thing. You know, everybody could watch. They could watch anybody from any point of time. I'm just saying that I've confessed to you guys quite a bit of my personal life.
Do it.
Do what?
Confess.
Do it.
Confess.
I've told you guys that my family is mostly law enforcement and that they use these certain tools.
Shame.
No, look, I'm all about peace officers doing their job, but I want them to do it correctly. That's it.
But this is exactly my point. It was like they were able to catch a suspect before the flock cameras. Now it's just going to be an overall fucking surveillance constant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not enough like with Ring cameras and everything else.
Well, and there's no guarantee that flock camera is actually going to catch the right person either. That's a big problem too, because
they're already having that problem a lot.
Yeah, the cameras
are scary. The scary thing is they're tracing the wrong license plates and shit, and people are getting arrested for shit that they didn't even fucking do.
Yeah,
that's my point. That I was trying.
It might not be you driving, but it just happens to be your car.
Yeah. And police are using it as trusted evidence, you know. And it's a complete infringement on the Fourth, and that's all I was trying to get at. I understand. I understand the loophole. I understand the loophole.
It's not a loophole.
Yeah.
If it's been voted in by your counselors, it's legal.
Yep.
There is no Fourth Amendment violation. The private company cannot violate your rights unless they have actually explicitly sold off the data to like somewhere they're not supposed to sell it off to.
Which that's happening.
That's where you might find a violation. But if they're not doing that, then there's no violation there. Where would the violation be if they are just finding out who ran the stop sign and ticketing them in the mail? That's not a Fourth Amendment violation.
That's not all they're finding out. We can't pretend that either.
Right.
I agree. But then
especially what Ben was bringing up, where they're sending fucking armed garbage trucks with fucking cameras and checking out the fucking interior of your living space, your curtilage, the whole nine, possibly seeing in your house and seeing what's going on and just recording that. Fuck no. Fuck no.
I mean,
Thank you, Ben.
If the counselors voted in, I'm telling you, it's not a Fourth Amendment violation.
I'm not going to agree that it's not a Fourth Amendment violation on what Spin's talking about. On the open road and shit out in the public areas, it's not. It is a problem that the public doesn't want it, and that they're finding out that the people they're voting in are absolutely,
because they're getting paid.
As corrupt
they're getting
as they
paid.
come. Yeah,
every fucking council member that fucking goes for it is getting paid.
I'll tell you why. There is a case law.
I've seen investigations on Flock, and it's funny that they change addresses constantly, but meanwhile they want to survey all of us. Isn't that fucking hypocritical?
Yeah, I'll tell you why it's not. So just to clarify, so there's a case law. I could look it up right now, but it's called plain view doctrine. Plain view doctrine is the thing that they use when they say, "Oh, I saw a firearm in his car, so that's why I needed to tell him to get out of the vehicle." Pennsylvania versus Mims. They couple that together to make it where you have to get out of the vehicle if you're driving for officer safety. So plain view doctrine also extends for any kind of surveillance. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works. So if you're like flashing people as they're driving by, like you're literally bringing your nuts out,
you're banging,
and an officer is driving by or somebody drives by and sees it, then they can call. So if I'm like on the sidewalk and I'm filming and I happen to pan over and I catch it, I could take that and tell them that you're actually committing a crime. You could actually go to jail for that, right? You are flashing people outside of your window. That is no different than what we're talking about right here, except for the difference that at that point in time, the camera is now attached to the garbage truck, and it was voted in by a council who was an duly elected official. You know, that at that point it becomes legal, but at the same time it can be reversed. You can solicit your counselors to take it back or fire them and put in new counselors.
You guys got one of the greatest fucking governors in all of the states, right?
Florida,
fucking
not my go.
Yeah,
I'm in New Mexico. It's actually a shitty place.
I thought you were in Florida.
Look, I'm from Florida. Yeah, I'm from Florida. And Ron DeSantis did really great during the lockdowns. He made sure that the people could go out. I really appreciate what he did during that time. But no, he is tyrannical when it comes to policing. He did finally sign legislation along with the legislators to tell officers they have to wear body cams. But there's still one county I know of, at least Polk County, that the sheriff will not put body cam on his officers. So no, he won't do anything about it. It's the same Polk County Sheriff's Office what's Grady Judd, the guy who goes on TV and says this guy did some horrible crimes. He goes out there and literally.
Oh yeah, I like that guy. He's looking funny.
That is wrong. Listen, that right there, what I'm talking about, what you're recognizing, what I'm talking about, is actually a violation of due process. He has convicted the man or the people in public.
Are we talking about the same guy that he's like, if you come to my county, if you shoot people, we're gonna shoot you.
Yeah. That's the same guy. Yeah, the one that actually puts the picture up of the person as soon as they get arrested. That is a violation of the due process clause. And
you're not Judge Dredd. You're not motherfucking Judge Dredd.
Yeah. What he's doing is he's convicting them in the public, telling them basically he's guilty before they've ever been tried. We arrested him for these crimes. This is a bad guy.
I think what he's doing is an intimidation. It's called pro-policing.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. You're not going to prevent crime from happening. I'm sorry, you're just not going to do that.
Not doing that.
Definitely not. In fact, it is a crime. What he's doing is a crime. That is a crime. To convict people before they've ever been tried. That's what he's done. He's convicted them before they've been tried. When he puts their picture up and says, this guy got arrested for this, and he's a bad guy. When he says it's a bad guy, that's when he screws up, because he should be saying, he could put the picture up and talk about the case a little bit. He can do that. No problem with that. But when he
was arrested for this.
Right. It's when he actually condemns them. And also, some of that's supposed to be.
But he's publicly shaming them, is what he's saying.
Before they've ever been convicted.
But it's shame.
What if he arrests you on the basis of some false charges? What if his officers on the basis of some false charges arrest you? And then he puts your pictures up and calls you a PDF and calls you a red rummer. Are you going to be cool with that?
Yeah, go for it, because I know that I didn't do it.
That is horrible. So you don't mind being convicted before you've ever been tried, especially when you've never done the crime.
I've been convicted just on this panel. I mean, I know that I haven't done nothing.
Joke, right? He's
stuck in New York says what he does do is mold public perception.
But you know what has also happened? The crime rates have lowered, right?
No, far from it.
The pro-policing
and like say that, no, you can't say that, because if he is committing crimes as he convicts these people before they've ever been tried, he is committing the crime. How is it all of a sudden now crime rates going down as he's committing crime? He is committing crime. You know that's a crime, right?
But okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, Clay, and I understand that.
It's the same as when people say crossing the border isn't a crime. No, that is the first crime that the illegal immigrant committed, right? And then going forward from that, then you consider any other crimes. But when Grady Judd commits the crime of convicting people in public opinion like that, I guarantee you there's a statute for it. I guarantee you there's a federal.
I am the law.
What's up, El Pro? Good to see you, brother, man.
Well, I came up to help brother understand Hitler's willing executioners.
Yeah, there it is. Yes.
Okay.
I am the law.
Yeah, see, particularly when these officers do these things, and then everyone in the court system, which is an administrative system, signs off for them. Oh yeah. Even when there's not an affidavit. Oh yeah, admissible evidence. The judge is the one that allows the case. So when it goes through a prosecutor, gets handed to a clerk, and then handed to a judge, the judge doesn't care. It's already surpassed their eyes. In his eyes, it's valid. Sign off on it.
Yeah, anything that comes from an officer. Doesn't matter whether it was just a word of mouth.
They've already had the officer sign it. You sign the citation, most likely. The prosecutor gets it, says, okay, we'll sign it. The clerk gets it, okay, we'll sign it. The judge gets it, says, we must sign it.
Yep.
We don't want to look like the idiot.
Yeah, so yeah, it really boils down to that liability at that point. Now it's a done deal. It's either they have to go back on their word or you have to go back on your word, and at that point it's your word against theirs on paper. Somebody signed this and somebody admitted that they are in the system. They're willing to either fight it, defend it, prosecute it. Somebody has to do that. Now you're the defendant, and you as the defendant now have to state your case. Even though you're innocent until proven guilty, you now have admitted that you're part of this, unfortunately. And you know what? It is sovereign citizen stuff, but you know what? It's truth. And you have to understand it in order to, if you're going to dabble in the system, if you're going to play in it, you better understand it, right?
Have you ever been to jail, Clay?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have?
Well, let me tell you, with Grady doing what he's doing, he has and just like Stuck in New York just said, he does have a higher conviction rate under Sheriff Judd. And he means business. The guy just doesn't care. I mean, now you got to understand, Polk County is one of the biggest counties in Florida. So, I mean, if you look at a Florida county map and compare it, I think Miami, Polk, or Brevard County?
Yeah, Brevard. I could see that.
Brevard, Polk. Hold on. I'll tell you.
Well, you know, those sheriffs down there, like Grady, they pose that, yeah, as a homeowner, go ahead and shoot. You know, we're trained to shoot to kill. I suggest you do the same. I mean, that's the best enforcement of giving it back to the people where it rightly belongs. I like it.
And I agree with that portion. Right. So like I would say every person typically has, especially when it comes to the power, like they have some good things that they do about these things, right? And you know, you go to the liberal states, there's certain good things and good qualities that they have about them. They'll make their officers wear that body cam. And then you go to the red states and they say, look, you guys got to take care of yourself. Shoot that bastard if he comes in your house. You know, like there's good and there's bad.
Well,
there is a Florida county map.
Do you want to go home and see your fucking family, or do you want to let this guy keep doing what he's doing?
I would say both is a bad. This is a bad choice, right? This is you're laying out a choice where I have a no out for the thing that I want.
Well, that's right? What I'm saying. Boots on the ground.
I don't want him to continue doing what he's doing, and I want to go home.
So this Florida map, Polk, Collier, Miami-Dade, Marion County, you know where that is, Clay.
Yes, I do.
And Duval are the biggest counties in Florida.
Duval, like the whole city of Jacksonville is Duval County. This is Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. That's the crazy part about it, right? Literally, you want to talk communism? Understand what Duval County is. The whole county is a whole ass city. It is communism there. Okay?
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Communism in the reddest state in the union. Facts. And that sheriff runs that whole city, that whole county.
Yeah.
TK Waters, right?
Yes. Still.
Yep.
Yeah. He ain't going nowhere. That
No,
motherfucker
he'll
ain't
be
going nowhere.
he'll be there till he dies.
Grady, I think Grady has been the sheriff. Oh, Stuck. What's up, Stuck?
This thing on? Cheers.
Yeah,
What's
it's
up,
on.
guys?
What's up, Stuck?
No, good evening. Yes, I also know all about Marion County. I lived there for a long time. Fucking
yeah. It is a big fucking like it. The list says the biggest county in Florida is Polk.
Is it Polk? Okay.
Polk. Yeah, Polk County. Polk.
Yeah.
And you know, crime.
I'll tell you, the
doesn't
only
ever stop in Polk County. Does
the
it?
only
Stuck?
yeah
No.
the only difference between Polk and Levy County is the publicity. The funny thing is they do the same exact shit in Levy County that they do in Polk County, except for they don't advertise it.
Exactly.
It's dirty.
Exactly.
Levy County.
Now I'm going to tell you, Volusia. If you want to talk about, a badass sheriff.
Shitwood. That's a
Shitwood.
piece of shit. Shitwood. That's
Let
a
me
piece
tell.
of shit right there.
I know how you feel about him.
Yeah.
But this
bro,
dude.
that's a piece of
Okay.
shit.
It was back in February of this year where kids were playing on a game on Xbox or whatever it was. Shitwood extradited a kid for threatening the other kid from Massachusetts. They put him on diesel tour, brought him to Volusia County, Florida, and put him in jail. That's how bad Volusia County is.
Well, it's interesting for them in order to be able to do something like that. There had to be an actual indangerable or intelligible, rather credible threat, right? It had to be.
I understand that. Right. There wasn't very many specifics Stuck. I'm just
I don't know about the case.
It had to reach felony level because to be extradited from another state, it has to be felony level.
Yeah, not just that. They need to think you have reasonable, articulable ability to do it. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't get extradited for no fucking reason. You don't get extradited for reason.
And you guys know that when it comes to that reasonable, articulable suspicion, they do not have to tell you that.
No, they don't.
You're
right.
Because he's probably a fucking because he's a CI.
What the fuck? Wait, they can make you wait until trial if they want, or discovery.
Yeah, and they can hold your ass the whole fucking time.
Yep.
Which you lose your job, you lose a lot of shit, fucks up your whole life, and oops, we were wrong. No big deal. We'll just drop the charges. There you go.
The process is the punishment.
Fucking A, man.
What I'm seeing is if they're extraditing him, he's obviously cooperating and he's got information. That's the only fucking explainable reason for doing that.
No, they extradite people that do not snitch, is what you're implying. You know,
so
they extradite a lot of people that do not snitch.
I just looked it up. What actually happened was after several complaints about this child, which we're not going to put his age nor his name, which I have it, but I'm not.
So this was a child. This wasn't even.
This was a 14-year-old child that after several threats, heinous threats, TOS. And
I mean, I would assume if they're extraditing him, they had to at least be in TOS level.
I'm not going to say what they were, but after several threats,
extradite for anything, they will. Florida will extradite.
They try. They fucking try. They sure will try.
Thank God I've never been to Florida.
Yeah, don't go. Or go for the vacation, but don't leave on probation.
I'll tell you what, man. I miss Florida in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, I don't. But I miss Florida in a lot of ways. I'm stuck in New York, bro. I was raised in Florida, and it's still America in Florida. As commie as it's getting, because it's more of a commonwealth, right? It's getting pretty commie county to county. It's getting fucking bad.
Yeah,
But
it's starting.
you still got the right to shoot a motherfucker that breaks into your house. It's still America. All right. Like,
and when it comes to those threats, it's a two-sided setup. See, the guy saying it doesn't necessarily have to intend what he's saying. And the guy receiving it doesn't necessarily have to receive it with intent or even as a threat. But what happens is if somebody says those threats, there's an automatic presumption. And so if the other person says that he fears it because the threat was said, that presumption lies. And that presumption is very hard to break now. Because once you said something, particularly to the Electronic Records Act, when you say something on this metaverse, it is now recorded. And that Electronic Records Act, when you read it, it states that you do things such as that with an intent. Even when you do videos and you do these hand signals and stuff like that, those are meant with intent as well. This goes to sign language, you know. So you have to understand exactly. Exactly.
Smoking a goddamn cigarette, dude.
You know, right. So
I'm
we
just
have to
smoking a
understand.
cigarette. I'm just smoking a cigarette. All right.
So we have to understand the double-sided aspect there, and that when we do things and say things, there is automatically laid a presumption. And in the eyes of the majority of the people, they will say that, yeah, that's going to be kind of hard to break because you did say it. You did do it.
Yeah, this is why they always go back into the social media history for these shootings. Every time you will always see that because now you've put it out there. And so I'm going to be actually just kind of a shameless plug here on Letz's channel. He's going to be putting out a story after this thing is done with the Family Advocacy Center. He's going to be putting out a story about a young man who was shot by the police here, and they're already trying to paint a narrative that he was a bad guy. Literally, with their last statement, they said, "We haven't done the full investigation yet, but here's something from his social media." And the only social media post that they grabbed was the one that seemed the most damning. But if you look at the rest of his social media, he's not presenting himself as a bad guy. He's talking to these people out on the street. He's just a TikToker, right? It just happened to be that he was not being treated well by some people, so he was carrying, and he defended himself. And the funny thing about that is now they're trying to paint it like it was premeditated because he put out a post saying something, but the truth is, if you actually go back into it, you find where that post was and the interactions after and before, it does not lead you to that actual conclusion that he was a bad guy looking for premeditation of some sort.
Right. And one other aspect I want to mention on those threats and intent and whether a guy takes that in as a threat or whatever. In open carry states, that's kind of hard to put forth. Bring it. Iowa's open carry. You want to make that threat?
Yeah, and it doesn't help that he's a young guy too.
Yeah, and that's a profound protection. You guys have to understand that Second Amendment and why it says shall not be infringed. Iowa's open carry and permitless.
Yep. That'd be nice. I live in the Communist Republic of New York, so that's not exactly how it
Yeah, that's a definite police state there. Jackboot thugs all over.
I've been looking for America, but I don't think it exists anyway. So what are we gonna do?
Well, you know, there's no perfect utopia. This place never was, right? Founded by rugged, self-reliant, fucking bootlegging, ganja growing, fucking rebels.
Yeah,
right. Like they weren't following fucking rules. You know what I mean? Not the rules of the king, anyway.
Well, that's why they made the rules so that we could change them.
Yeah, now they're following the
Sure.
rules of the state, which has no king.
Well, you know,
as a governor.
Lawfare tends to be our problem here in America right at this point.
Yes, sir.
Right? Weaponized fucking lawfare. We don't need more rules. We don't need more laws. We don't need more policies and statutes. We need to enforce the ones we have to the capability necessary. That's it. Right? At least that's my opinion on it. Sure, there's some places to whack shit. I'm not like a law scholar on every single statute in every single fucking state and every county, of course, right? But I have lived all over the motherfucking place, and definitely there's freer places and less free places in this country.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, where I'm at, it's the Wild West, man. And bro, the shit that I've found these officers doing, it's the stupidest stuff, right? And you know if they're doing that, the little stupid stuff, you know they're doing the really big stupid stuff, right? And like, I'll give you an example, and this is just literally every single officer in the United States is supposed to sign an oath, whether it's appointed or elected. Not a single one of them, bro. Not a single one of these police officers have signed their oath. That's a little thing, right? Just for your bonded oath to sign the fucking piece of paper. But for some reason, they think they're not required to. You know, and here's the thing. We have it coming down the pike. We found this out, and then me and Let's, we found this out. Well, wait a minute. How is that even possible? You can't be bonded. So now, essentially, it's either they're lying and they just don't want to give up that bond, or they really didn't do it. So regardless of that, litigation is coming. It's just the reality of what has to happen. It's unfortunate.
That's true. That's true.
It's going to come from the people. And none of the people here know the law well enough to hold them accountable. So now somebody who's come along who actually knows at least some basics says, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Now I just do a little bit of research into it, and I'm like, okay, well, then I guess I'll just do litigation. And that's what people have to do. They have to actually hold the government accountable.
I just dropped a link in the back chat. The Constitution enforcement, whose duty is it? Speaking on that very subject. And the main reason why I speak about Hitler's rolling executioners. Exactly. And this goes to the lesson of give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach him to fish. He learns how to fish for a lifetime. But the imperative is that he also teaches others. This is what we've lost in this country. We're not teaching each other. We've gone to a system of a public education that tells us to remember certain things, but never teaches us how to be autodidactic and dig a little bit deeper for that better comprehension.
Yeah, that's why
Federalist Papers, Declaration of Independence, and the Constitution. Read them.
Listen, when SC came up here earlier, SC Phoenix, he does the ADA stuff, and he was so on point. And you just gotta listen to him. He's on point about it. You just ask them, you know, where's your ADA coordinator?
Yeah, Section 504. Section
they don't
504.
Know. That's a violation. They don't know anything about it. Another violation. You ask the next person, another one. Oh, that's a violation. It's crazy. They don't know. So you have to hold them accountable.
Yeah,
well, gentlemen, you can't fucking just approach just random people and expect them to understand what the American Disability Act is.
These aren't random people. These are people that are supposed to know it because of public accommodation reasons. We're going through that right now with constructive eviction. We gave them what's known as a request for reasonable accommodation because she's disabled. They denied it. That's against the ADA and Fair Housing Act, where it stems from. They cannot deny a request.
I understand what you're saying.
No, you don't, because these people are supposed to know it, but they don't. They are obligated to know the laws that they are required to follow, and they're not educated in these laws. Neither are the regular people. This is the foundational problem.
Yeah. It's like paying a guy to do a job, but then he doesn't do the job, right? He only does it like halfway. What are you going to do? You're going to want your money back, right? Because he didn't do the job. And it's that simple. It really is that simple. That's the civil process, is you hold them accountable. You sue them. And it's unfortunately, they're going to have to pay some money out. And guess who actually pays it? The taxpayers. because they don't give a damn. And you know what? That's okay, because the taxpayers should have been doing it the whole time, but they didn't do it. So you come along, you know the law, you know how to do it, and you do it so that they have their rights still. Because if you let them take an inch, what do? They take a mile. And every inch is an inch lost. If you want to lose inches, go ahead, man. Let them cut your feet off. Let them cut your ankles off. Let them cut your femur off. Let them cut your knees off. And eventually you're going to be sitting on your balls.
That's right.
But anyway, you were saying, Spin?
Yep. Ben needs to get to bed, and it is 3:30 in the morning here Eastern time. Stuck, you know that. Gentlemen, thank you for coming in. I think you will see us all over on the Raging Tomato tonight. Now for us, well, for Stuck and I tonight. So, gentlemen, thank you for coming in. Stuck, it's good to see you, man. Sorry we were just getting ready to wrap up, but appreciate you coming in. Mr. Balderson, good to see you. El Perro, thank you very much. Jody, it's all your fucking fault that we have to end the stream. And guess what?
I know.
Spin City. Spin City on the screen, got the room on 10. Breaking news, panel smoke, then he does it again. The bass in the morning, debauchery at night. He steps in loud and he don't back right. Clip it, post it, watch the chat explode. One more take, then he takes the road. He talks that talk with a grin and a stare. If the other side's talking, he already there. Hold up, here he comes. Hands in the air, let the verdict come. No more hush, no more shade. Spin City live and the whole place sways. Spin City, Spin City. He don't play it safe. Spin City, bringing fire to the face. MAGA on the mic, and he says what he means. Spin City, shaking up the scene. Panels in a circle, everybody wants a turn. He leans in hard, let the hot takes burn. Protest on the ticker, riot in the thread. He talks over the chaos with a raised up head. Yell a little louder, make the point land clean.